to explore multiple culinary experiences. I know a lot of you are looking forward to a lot of items to be shown. And before getting started for today, we have, right now, I want all of you to get set ready with your sweet tooth. Because right now we have Chef Arvind Prasad to show us some of his culinary and patisserie experiences. Come on, give a round of applause. Come on, it's a welcome for him. He should be interested to cook for you. Okay, a lot of people say, some say that like pastry chef is difficult, some say culinary chef is difficult. So what is your opinion? Can someone vote or talk about something like which one is difficult according to your opinions? Is it the pastry or is it culinary cooking? Anyone? Sorry?
Culinary.
Okay, one says culinary. Anyone for pastry? Okay, so an example why culinary is difficult. It's okay. Can you please say a few points why pastry chef is difficult?
Maybe I feel that everyone can't do that. It's not everyone's cup of tea. But culinary, from mothers, they do, like in home we see daily. But pastry we don't see daily. So that's why I think that's difficult.
Okay, that's one of the opinion. But not to be a complete diplomat, but to be precise about the opinions. So for a
mic testing.
Okay, sorry. A little here and there happens in every event. So for a pastry chef, precision and patience is very important. Like even a little gram here and there, the whole dessert gets bad. And for a cooking chef, the speed and adaptability up to us whom we look forward to. Okay? So with that, I invite our guest for today, Chef Arvind Prasad. Everyone can close your eyes. I just want to steal one of them. We shall plan. Let's be partners in crime and do that. Maybe when they're not seeing. Okay, while they're arranging, let me give you a small brief about Chef Arvind. So Chef Arvind Prasad is co-founder and executive pastry chef and chocolatier, known for his expertise in blending traditional techniques.
Pass to everyone just to have a look meanwhile.
With modern flair to create exquisite desserts. As the brand ambassador of Calabo Chocolate India, he has garnered recognition in prestigious publications and European dessert competitions. With over 24 years of experience in luxury dining, dessert, innovation and education, Chef Arvind has trained more than 1,500 students in the hospitality, retail and education sectors. His passion lies in crafting culinary experiences that captivate the senses. Chef Arvind is the co-founder, academic director and executive pastry chef at Whitecaps International School of Pastry, a successful national patissier. Renowned for his innovative chocolate creations, Chef Arvind specializes in unique recipes that marry chocolate with desserts. He has worked with prestigious international brands such as Park Hyatt Dubai, Grand Hyatt Dubai and ITC Hotels Limited in India. Put your hands together for Chef Arvind, please.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So she has said everything, right? She has really created the platform, what I'm going to do. So what do you expect, pastry or chocolate today? Pastry or chocolate? Chocolate?
Chocolate.
Does it look like a chocolate here? What chocolate do you? Anyone would like to start guessing from here? Like what can be a
Chili, mango chili? No, guava chili.
mango? Okay. And chili?
Strawberry.
Chili, strawberry.
Looks like
Yeah. I'm
Coffee.
doing something with berry today. Chili,
Strawberry.
coffee, caramel. Given the time permit, I may not be able to tell you a lot of stuff, but I would like to demonstrate as much as I can do. I will ensure the demo is not very serious and only learning. I think what is important with the learning? Fun. Fun is most important, right? So enjoy. You know, whatever you do, enjoy. You have to add the tadka of the fun. You know what is tadka, right? What is a tadka? Something you add, right? Like last minute, like mix. So that's something which is required. So this is a serious chocolate. As he said, lot of patience required to do so. But I'll show you something which is quick and does not require any patience. Right? So I do some of the desserts and recipe. What I would suggest all of you, all the chefs here, if you are doing any food or dessert, it doesn't really matter, and you'll be doing so. Mentor and who taught me chocolate, and what was the right? So I thought, let me pick up some chili, and then I added chili, right? So I thought, let me pick up some chili, and then I added chili in a day advance, which is called cold infusion. Cold infusion means you'll get very subtle flavor if you like. And when you talk about Hyderabad and if you like, and when you talk about Hyderabad and extreme spicy, both are next to each other. All right. So there are some of the displays are done, and so I've got something today. Which is sponsored. Do you know this brand already, right? The Calvert, right? So they have something chocolate shell. Something you don't really need to make it. Any culinary chef, she's talked about, no patience. This is ready for them. And what you can do, I'll just show you how to make a quick jam or compotes. I think strawberries are in season. When I was coming from airport yesterday, I got some strawberries on the way. You know, the guy was saying, sir, strawberry ले लो. तो मैंने थोड़ा 4-5 पैकेट ले लिया. और उससे देखो ये चॉप करके I have used some strawberry compote and I'll just do this quick strawberry jam. So that was my idea when I saw strawberry on the way. So this is a beautiful stuff. In fact, if you really know the cooking, you know how you innovate dishes at home. You can actually innovate dishes along like a jam, chocolate, simple cooking. And I will not be sharing recipes. I'll be sharing recipes. I will tell you how to get the recipes, whatever I'm doing today. You can get the recipes by the end of the day. But now, I think just focus on the process and you'll be seeing a good stuff coming out. So I've got some strawberries and nothing to worry about it. It's like, have you seen a lot of cooking show, right? What they say? चीनी कैसे नमक कैसे डालते हैं? How do you put salt? अच्छा, anybody knows how to put salt? ऐसे. And there's a word called स्वादानुसार. तो जो नमक डालते हैं किसके अनुसार डालते हैं? According to taste. और घी किसके अनुसार डालते हैं?
According to liking.
There's a proverb called नमक स्वादानुसार और घी ना औकात के अनुसार डालते हैं. तो जितना औकात होता है उतना घी डालो और जो नमक है केवल टेस्ट के अनुसार डालना. और चीनी के बारे में पता है? चीनी के बारे में किसी ने बताया नहीं तो मैं भी नहीं बता रहा हूँ आज. तो चीनी के बारे में कुछ बताया नहीं किसी ने अभी तक. तो मैंने थोड़ा सा लिया स्ट्रॉबेरी. ठीक है? हाँ. चीनी भी स्वाद के अनुसार डालेंगे. तो चीनी स्वाद. ठीक है. हेल्थ के अनुसार, स्वास्थ्य के अनुसार. तो अगर प्लेन खाएंगे तो मजा नहीं आएगा. तो जब डेजर्ट बात करते हैं तो थोड़ा तो इंडल्जिंग होना चाहिए, राइट? और इंडल्जिंग क्रेविंग वो जब शुगर नहीं होता. शुगर और सॉल्ट बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट है whenever you are cooking something. So I have taken strawberry. हेल्थ के अनुसार बोल रहे हैं तो थोड़ा सा हेल्थ के अनुसार डाल देता हूँ. Generally I would choose 30% to 40%. अगर if you need more shelf life, then you can have 50% sugar. This is how strawberry jams are done. So when I do the professional recipes, what I do, I cook strawberries, then I have a pectin. Pectin is some setting agent which has been added. It's readily available nowadays. I will add the sugar and I'll do it. I thought I'll just do it with you so you don't need to stress so much. And sometimes what I do, I love to do it something which can be done simply at home without any complication, right? Do you need this, right? And when you're eating by yourself, I don't think so you really need really complicated stuff. So I said sugar and strawberry, I mix them together. Just I give it to your recipe. The recipes are there enough. But without recipe also you can do. You just cook slowly. Slow cooking initially is best until sugar is melted. You can see somewhere this? No? Yeah, it's there, right? So until sugar is melted, it's good. Once alternative sugar in jam, it's like you're making shahi tukda without sugar. Is it possible? Is it possible? Or you're making paisam without paisam possible? Chai is possible. This is required because the sugar gives you consistency, the thinness. If you are what we need to check, we need to discover recipes which can have a good shelf life. We need to have a sugar, artificial sugar. Yeah. Big honey can be used, but honey is not diabetic friendly. Also, the sugar has a properties of, if I get it technical, it will take long. In short, sugar has a properties of holding water. तो वो जो बोलते हैं ना water is open, that's a problem. So every food you like because of water, isn't it? You like sambar because of water. You like biryani because it's moist because of water. Without water you cannot enjoy your food. So remember the food is good with water, but the water has to be closed in contact. So here what is happening, this extra water comes from strawberry. It's balanced with all the sugar. So sugar is binding agent for all the water, and it's working so good. So you see the nice consistency. At this point, when it's completely sugar is melted, collect your strawberry and you can get this. So this was actually out of plan. But since I saw the strawberry, I said let's do it. I have it ready. In fact, I got your chef name. Sami. So Shami is helping. Anybody would like to come here to help me out? Yeah. One by one, I'll call. Yeah. I think ma'am should come. Yes. You have gloves here? Gloves? No. Okay. You keep mixing it. Which language do you speak, ma'am? Hindi, English. This is very good thing. In Hyderabad, everyone can speak Hindi also, right? Hindi is different, but Hyderabad Hindi can be spoken. So I lived in Hyderabad in 2008. If you look at my profile, I was staying in Begumpet, you know the popular hotel, you know the oldest hotel in Begumpet. I'm sure everyone remember. ITC oldest hotel. Kakatiya, yeah. So I was there for 4 months. 4 months here. Short. I mean, I could get it, but not really picked up because it was just 4 months. अगर उस time पे जाता नहीं Bangalore, so then I shifted to Bangalore way back in 2008, 2009. All right. Now I'm going to do the next this. So this has all of you know what is red velvet? Simple stuff. Red velvet. Everyone knows about red velvet. What is that? It's a cake. So I assume it's such a popular dish, especially when it comes to India. So let's create red velvet in chocolate. If somebody is connected with me on my social media, I'm sure you know this recipe. How many of you have seen this recipe before? No, not. Okay. So you can check this recipe out. It's there on my social media too. You can check out on Instagram. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fill this raspberry jam. I'm going to call one of you to do this job. And the important element for red velvet is cream cheese ganache. So generally हम करते हैं, we make at home. What we take, जो simple सा cream होता है वो या थोड़ा मिला के डाल देते हैं. What you can do it, actually you can make cream cheese ganache. So I have a recipe for it. Can you repeat the recipe? What is the recipe for it? Okay. So the recipe has three things. One is cream itself. I kept it very simple. If I get into technical and professional recipes for shelf life, then I can have a sorbitol and then they have invert sugar. So there's a lot of chemical idea. Like why do we add? It's a natural preservative, but it acts like preservative. But I have kept simple cream cheese and white chocolate. So three things. And this makes recipe amazing. what I would do before I start cooking it, can you get the bowls, three bowls? Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So let's taste this. Anybody would like a good taster here? Can we have some spoon for tasting possible? I'll check with the chef. Yeah. Yeah. Lot of good tea. Yeah, for me it's good. If you like more sugar, you can add. I'm just adding some so much so everyone can enjoy. Once this is, just pass this. So this session is all about chocolate, right? So what we should taste? Chocolate, strawberry first. Clean. Chocolate? Okay. So I'm sending the chocolate. We'll have to remove it. Okay. Yes. Switch it off. Okay. So I'm sending chocolate to you in a simple form after this class when you have to taste chocolate in future. All of you would like to taste chocolate? The backbenchers this side, right side. You would like to taste chocolate, then you can come here. After this gray, you won't get the chocolate. This is only allowed till this side. So anybody comes inside, he'll get the chocolate. So, guys, listen carefully. I'm sure all of you have tasted chocolate. Today I'm going to tell you the best way to taste this chocolate. What will you do? You take 2 chocolates from here. You have to be very honest, guys. Promise only 2. So take 2, keep it on your palate. Allow to melt. When it's melting, don't bite, don't eat, just enjoy the whole experience. That's the best way to understand chocolate. In fact, any food, when you keep it, allow to melt, and it will release all the flavor. And ask yourself, how was it? How you felt when everything gets vanished? How much time it took? I will not ask any answer, but you can just write it down to yourself. The chocolate what you are tasting is W2. So can you pass this to anybody who is standing on the red carpet won't get it. So it has to be, it has to be only on the grey carpet. Guys, you have a chance to come inside it. You can stand here. Yeah. All right. When it's happening, where is the chocolate and cheese? So guys, when it's happening, I have a cream which is hot. Okay? Hot cream is about, by feel I can tell you it's about 70 degrees, 60 to 70 degrees. Now what I'll do, I have a white chocolate, what you're tasting it. I'm gonna mix it. Now you can relate what to melt. So it's melting in your mouth, it's melting here in the cream. It's almost same. It's just gonna be better because it has a cream and this will get vanished. So once you leave it, the chocolate will melt and you see this here. Can you break this cheese? Yeah, break it. Yeah. Break. You mix it slowly. Is it, chef, possible to get spoon for everyone? Let me try if I get chocolate or cream. Chocolate and cream together is ganache. As I said, recipe I will share. Don't worry about it. Recipes. But we never mix cream with chocolate. I think most of the chef will do this. You agree, chefs? So never do that. Once it is melted, when it's warm, because cream cheese is also required some kind of blending it. And properties. You're gonna mix together and they are not ready. So when we mix them, it's called emulsion. Now what we do now, Mix it. We are doing it this year. हाँ मिल जाता है, मैं एड्रेस देता हूँ. Was it chocolatey enough? चॉकलेटी था क्या वो? It was. It was milky because there was no cocoa inside. It's only cocoa butter. ठीक है? Now you start tasting two callets and you see what do you. Not too much as whipping. If we're not melting it, we will just little bit melt. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, I need someone to help me. Please come. So what you need to do, you need to, yeah. Yes, Rishika. Yes, now I remember. Oh, by the way, she won one chocolate mold from me last competition. I think there was something happening. Did you use the chocolate mold? Okay. So there are a lot of chances you can win. I just have recently created one chocolate mold with the chocolate world. That's the same mold you got, right? And she was the first one when I announced, like, can I offer to someone? She got it. I asked some question and she could answer. That was done. She made a recipe and she posted immediately and it's done. Okay, mix it without. Do you have any blender? No. You have this. Okay. Yeah. No, it's fine. Just mix this. All right. And add half in piping bag after mixing it. Cool down. Just check the temperature. Little bit, yeah. Get in microwave some dark chocolate. Compound is there? हाँ, melt करके लेके आ जाओ. थोड़ा सा वो जो, नहीं. So the jam, I have not used the one I have made. That I'm going to send for the tasting. You can actually do this for your chocolate, but only when the chocolate has to be consumed immediately. It's hot, but it still will taste good. सब हो गया, सब में डाल दिया. हाँ, शेफ, हमारे शेफ हैं एक शेफ संजय, हमारे एक्स आईटी शेफ है, आईटीसी शेफ हैं. अभी कहाँ पे शेफ आप? अभी रेडिसन वाले शेफ हो गए, पहले आईटीसी वाले थे. मैं भी आईटी 2016 की बात है, काफी दिन हो गए. तो शेफ आपको टेस्ट करवाएंगे और डाउट है तो इनसे भी पूछ सकते हो आप. ऐसा नहीं है कि शेफ से नहीं पूछ सकते हो. डालना है सब में, थोड़ा थोड़ा डाल दिया. हाँ बस डाला. हाँ. This is pure chocolate. Yeah. How did you like this, guys? I'm sure you know this brand, right? Popular brand. अच्छा, next I will be sending you. थोड़ा ज्यादा भी ले सकते हो क्योंकि एक ही स्पून से लेना है, तो ठीक है. You can grab as much as you can. Just make sure you doesn't come on your shirt or t-shirt. ठीक है. And if you need more spoon, and keep the spoon, maybe you will need so. Can you just take some photos whenever? All right. Now, guys, whenever you make ganache, now I'm just talking about the processes, which you may not see. Now this looks curdle, but what is that curdling? I do not have a hand blender right now. The best way is to do emulsify. What it does, the fat from cocoa butter, which is in chocolate, and then water, and fat also in the cream cheese, it will all emulsify it, give you very shiny texture. If you try to keep mixing it, whisk, it will curdle. So all the chocolate maker or ganache who loves making ganache, just chocolate and cream, don't do this. I think that's an important stage. This is very good dessert as it is to eat. But best way is you take a emulsification and blend it. How do I show you? Probably can check out my one of the video. You'll see that how emulsifications are done. All right. I've never bricks about whipped cream and things like that. What I want to do if I heat, it's gonna be taking it longer. You have to wait for me. So I'm gonna do it right now. Okay. So I'm gonna mix it as it is because it's for quick consumption. But best is emulsification. All right. यहीं पे रख दीजिए. और उसके बाद shell and then next is this. All of you can taste. Whatever stabilizer I use is a natural stabilizer only. Source. See, the stabilizer does not mean, for me, the milk is also, the cream is also a stabilizer. The milk powder, stabilizer. Egg is also a stabilizer. Lecithin is called stabilizer. So it depends where are you using it. Again, you start doing chocolate and you become a little bit scientist because you need to know from it. I definitely can't go longer. So, but then it's really interesting, like, you know, food when you, especially somebody is good in nutrition and they understand what I'm talking about. So this is slightly warm, but that's fine. I think the chocolate can hold. And what I'll do, I'll just start filling up like this. This is ganache. So we are doing two filling. In the shell, the same thing can be done in this kind of shelling also, which is a chocolate molded chocolate. This is easy because no patience. You really do it fast. Get me a dark chocolate? Yeah. Ability to temper. I'll use compound. However, this is couverture. So it will give you good taste. And compound I'll close. And it's very simple. But if you search on Google, probably this is the only recipe you'll get on the Google, which I'm doing it. Thank you. So this is the way you learn basics, do a cream cheese ganache, create something your own. So right now I have mix of cream cheese, strawberry, blueberry and cream cheese together. Go to good base and then understand which kind of chili will work. If you combine them together, it working good, that recipe, freeze it. Yeah. Open my bag, check these gloves if you have it. Okay. Yes, even in cream cheese right now. So, Mr. Anwar, if you know, this cream cheese brand is available, right? Try this cream cheese. It's a good cream cheese. It's a French. It's a good. There are other cream cheese are also available. You can try out, but I really like this. If you want to taste it later on, you can let me know. I'll make you taste. सब में मैं कर दूं? So cream cheese filling is done. या आप इसको फिल अप करके हाँ ठीक है मैम आप बैठ जाइए आई विल कॉल समबडी एल्स थैंक यू सो मच फॉर हेल्पिंग अस एनीबडी वुड लाइक टू जॉइन anybody would like join yeah please come that's interesting thing is gonna happen now we're gonna roll the truffle so if you're rolling it please come take some gloves you can't take photos
No, that's hers actually.
okay yeah not outside guys, all of you are enjoying now? If you're not or you need tasting, bribe. Yeah? There's something which is left still. I mean, khana, before makhana. Dark chocolate. Everyone has a full eye. अच्छा ये taste नहीं किया है अभी तक. ये भी मिलने वाला है मुझे। तो डार्क चॉकलेट सबका फेवरेट है, क्या परसेंटेज, क्या परसेंटेज है डार्क चॉकलेट? 50, 60, 70? Do you know what is 60% dark chocolate? What is this? Right answer? It's a cocoa solid. I'm just trying to make the best. So I'm making it 60 pieces of truffle. That's sufficient, right? Here I can see 60 people, or people will come later while tasting. Okay, get the dark chocolate and start closing with this. Yeah. Can you just start closing it? Yeah. Yeah. How do you just put the spoon? Yeah. Ideally, this has to be closed one day later, but we do not have the time to do so. Yeah, so no, never keep your chocolate in the fridge. Keep it at 14 to 16 degree. 14 to 18 is the best. If you're keeping it at this fridge, it's not a good idea, but I know we do not have any other. In this case, this is short shelf life ganaps. Yeah, this you have to keep it. But if you're following proper recipe, you will not have this problem. So can you just do this? So chef, yeah, you can do this. You take this and you do it here. So what you need to do is you need to close the mold just by adding a little bit chocolate. And it's since a compound chocolate, it will set immediately. We will use compound only because I do not have a tempering thing I can't show. But I'm sure you will learn, you know how to temper chocolate. Pata hai na sabko, haan. Everyone knows about it. So most important, if you all of you struggle, I'm sure the process you will figure out how to temper chocolate. But what you need to remember is your room temperature. So all of you are doing it tempering chocolate in the room. First, ask yourself what is the room temperature. So can you answer this question? What should be the room temperature? 30 degree? 18 to 22. 18 to 20 is the best. 18 to 20 is the best. 22, okay. Above 22, struggle. Hard struggle till 24. Below, above 24, don't even try. If you're trying, you're wasting your time and energy. You will get tired and say there's something wrong who has taught. That's not the case. You watch your room temperature. 18 to 20 is the best for tempering chocolate. Is it kuvacha or it's compound? Sure. Okay. It's not setting, this is why. So there's something called cocoa butter, which is expensive part, which has been extracted, and we use alternative butter, which is called CBS, cocoa butter substitute. It's look like how do you change ghee via butter, right? Ghee via dalda. Similar way, it's hard like cocoa butter, but it's just set like anything. It does not have any aroma. It's just like setting it. So we find our alternative. Why? Because we want to make the product economical, budget friendly, right? So we remove the expensive product and so what we use is cocoa powder and CBS and sugar together, and that's compound chocolates are done. So you do a tempering because of cocoa powder or chocolate or cocoa butter? Cocoa butter. Always you struggle because of cocoa butter. What is good in chocolate is also cocoa butter. All right. So what I'll do, chef, you have here, right? Now what do you need to do? So you just roll it gently, okay? It may not be set, but it's fine. Right now what you do, hold it gently and just date here. When you do this, I will pick it up one, and I'll pick it up one and I'll leave it here for tasting. How it looks like? Good. It was looking nothing. Like absolutely like, what is this hell? What chef is doing is not looking good, and suddenly is good. That's the magic in the food, you know, when everything comes together, looks good. So can you do this? So what you need to do, you hold it up. Yeah. And take it on your chocolate. Yeah. Do a little jugaad. I sense that, right? I realize something is, couverture will set immediately. Yeah. So do this. Okay, how fast you can do? So there are two of them, let's see. And that's for our simple red velvet truffle. If you want to make the color little bit bright, what you can do, you can also coat with white chocolate. But for me, it's like, okay, a little bit compromise in color, but the taste will be always good with dark. Can you keep this in the fridge? Okay, keep it here. Can you keep it in the freezer and then bring it? Yeah. So it'll be faster. Yeah. You
can take out that one.
Yeah. Yeah. There's something called fork. You can use this also. So it's easy, like you don't need to touch, and
Crumbs will be good.
good. Anybody would like to help in eating? In doing it. Okay, you do and take it out. Yeah. Taking out is not a problem. Just mix it and taking it. You can use any crumbs, any kind of red powder. You can the chocolate round if you don't have it. Okay. Keep it here maybe. If you do not have red crumb, you know the beetroot powder. You can use beetroot powder with sponge crumb. Sponge crumb तो होगा, उसके साथ बनाओ, दिखने में अच्छा लगेगा, हेल्दी भी होगा, इससे ज्यादा हेल्दी हो जाएगा. अच्छा चॉकलेट शेल, देन व्हाट यू नीड टू डू, आपको मोल्ड खरीदना पड़ेगा. देन यू हैव टू बाई 2 molds, फिल स्ट्रॉबेरी एंड गनाश एंड टू टुगेदर. थोड़ा काम ज्यादा हो जाएगा, बट all right. Yeah. You kept in the fridge, freezer, chest freezer. Okay. All right. While they are doing it, I will quickly demonstrate what is about chocolate shell. So, the plastic chocolate. Inside is milk chocolate. Very nice taste. You can try it anyway. So that's one.
Hello.
The other one, what is there?
Hello.
It's about. Would you like me to slice one piece and show? This is interesting layer. Say this. Absolutely nice. Instagram, you can just have a look. You can go to Whitecap's page or Chef Arvind, the profile, you can just check. So caramel ganache, which is milk, the Cadbury dairy nuts. So chocolate for tasting, slice. Enjoy like you are tasting it, and then you eat this chocolate. I will slice and I'll give it to you. I will show you the chili one. Shell outside, a simple ganache inside. No confusion. I have not done two things. If you want to do a strawberry and chili, maybe the same strawberry can be inside. I'm going to keep it. Then you talk about cocoa butter coloring. Rather suggest at home this kind of where you can spray. So I won't recommend that you start to do coloring. So any question do you have for the chocolate today? Before I send dark chocolate for tasting. Dark chocolate for tasting. Any questions you have in mind? No questions? How many of you use makhan after this toast concept? In fact, and understand next created this recipe. In fact, and understand. Next, created this recipe with the caramel. So I to ensure enjoy. If you know how less recipe which is professional, here we pass this. So I'm sure you will not have it. Or okay, all of you in just two quick announcement. 14th, 15th November, 24th November. There is a chocolatier program. So in case. It's in Bangalore, which after this class you will really understand what is doing. Also, you will learn bean white caps, IND.
If you want to get a bite, you need to be quick. So who all are interested? Only the first benchers? Being
Okay.
a backbencher, you should be more enthusiastic. Okay, this side is completely enthusiastic. I think they have warmed up themselves. What about this side? See, the first benches are always raising their hands. What about the back benches? Oh, you need a little push. Okay. Okay, this is just a warm up. Let's see.
I was your granola fan, if you remember.
Ah, acha, you're making granola. My first came out.
Chef
good.
Arvind,
Yeah, see, some corrections are definitely required.
Any
because your
questions from
ingredients are
anyone?
different.
But the base one is yours.
The best.
okay.
I'm sure somebody would discuss.
But
and
if you
then
do
will
want
do
to
it.
know the
That's
recipes or
aspiration
follow what
required.
Arvind is doing on the side, you can always follow his Instagram channel and YouTube. I think he just announced his Instagram channel name, Chef Arvind at White Caps.
No,
So
I'll just take the photo and then
please
we'll call for
do
taste.
check out his Instagram and YouTube channel.
She just made the.
Reduce the honey, I told you, right? And to make it less sweet, we even worked with the proportion of rolled dough.
The problem is we never understand the ingredients. Right? So little bit, sense probably trial and error, some discussion, and should be able to get it. So she cracked it. I know now. I remember she was discussing it, and I'm very general. Every Monday I will always answer all the questions.
That is amazing. I think everyone can wait, and that is what hats off.
Thank you. You can take the photo of something like this.
Our supporting partners for Food FA 20.
Students, please join. See, the hand is getting waved from the behind.
Thank you so much for coming to Food FA 2025. I know a lot of you must be fans of MasterChef Australia, India, and many other countries. So here we have a live experience of how usually the MasterChef competitions happen.
Okay, I'll.
Having a biryani competition that is running right now. We like with the task that they were given. Competition that is running right now. We like with the task that they were given.
Yeah, you can keep it back.
Excuse
Excuse me. I'll slice for you. I'll slice so you can get a tasting. Okay. Okay. I'll slice and give it to you. Please take the red velvet truffle, one piece. Yeah. Please take the red velvet truffle, one piece. And I give so everyone get to taste. Take. Okay, the chili. Coffee. No. Yeah. You come this side, right to me, and move on from this side. Because everyone will. Okay. Can you just slice? Probably not everyone will get it, right? That's only pieces what we have. Yeah. Okay. You can slice into 4 pieces. Yeah. Yeah. Come this side. Come my right hand side. I'll pass it here. Come this side. No, come this side. Come this side. Come this side. Come this side.
I mean, balls. So there's a trivia. It's not going to be a lit.
Yeah.
Applause for Chef Arvind Prasad for presenting velvet chocolate balls for all of us. Come on, show it through your. 25. There's a biryani competition that's happening at the back. So please come and pay your visit. All the visitors, whoever is getting some yummy people, so you can get under and all. So just to make it affordable, we have our chef. So Nikita Umesh is an Indian pastry chef and chocolatier. She is a judge on MasterChef India's Naomi Patterson.
Hi everyone. Is the mic? It's audible? Yes. First of all, thank you so much for being here. Any culinary students here? Anyone pursuing hotel management? Oh, a lot of them. All right. And any home bakers? Great. Oh, a lot of them. All right. And any home bakers? Great. I want to make this session as simple and as interactive as possible with all of you. And I want to show recipes to you that are very versatile and you can use them in many formats and in many applications, right? So please, if you have any questions, a lot of tasting as well. And it is my pride that we're talking about Swiss chocolate, but chocolate can very much be made in India and good quality chocolate. So for your recipes as well, because these couvertures are also available at Manam Chocolates and you can definitely use them.
Can anyone guess what she's gonna demo us today? Any guesses? Little interesting, maybe just a slight guess. Maybe
Yeah.
something like this, something like that.
No idea. To showcase the versatility of chocolate in pastry, you've already learned how to make chocolates and bonbons from Chef Arvind. I'm going to be showcasing all the pastry applications that you can do with chocolate. And all these recipes are something that you can easily recreate at home. I've kept that in mind that be it you are a home baker, be it you are running your own business, be it you are a culinary, any beans, yes? Any idea? No? No? None of you? Think there's a famous brownie, there's a famous brand that makes brownies by this name. I'm sure you all have seen, at least, or heard. Go around, you'll at least try. You can take that as a. So what we'll be starting with is a gluten-free chocolate cake. It's a very simple chocolate cake that is enriched with almond flour. It does not have any maida in it. So anybody who's intolerant to, can I get a volunteer who wants to make this? Come. So you'll see in your gluten-free chocolate cake, in the recipe, you'll have eggs, egg yolks, and sugar. So you want to ideally get started with this mixture. You can start with your eggs and egg yolks and sugar, and what you're going to do is just whisk it. You don't want to aerate it too much. Right. So in this particular recipe, I would suggest that you use the flax egg, which is ideally 3 tablespoons of flaxseed powder and about 6 tablespoons of water. You'll get a similar sort of a consistency. And yeah, so about this consistency, you'll just whisk it a little more so that the sugar dissolves. Like I said, you're really not looking to aerate this so much. You're not looking to make this very fluffy. What you are looking to do is to ensure that the sugar slightly dissolves. No, the made batter and the sponge. And the sponge, the half more. Yeah. So once you have this ready, what we'll do is, I've got some 80% dark chocolate. The reason I'm using a 80% dark chocolate, if the percentage is high, is the chocolate sweet? Yes, no? No? You've all tasted dark chocolate and slightly higher percentage of dark chocolate. So in the recipe, you'll see that the sugar quantity is slightly higher, and I want to balance that out with a bitter chocolate. So what I'm using here is a 80% dark chocolate. And this is something that I would suggest you also, that when you see your recipes and you see that either your brownie, your cake, your sponge, any of that is too sweet, you can start switching it up to a chocolate that has a higher percentage of cacao, which is an 80% or a 90%. Yeah, you can add the chocolate into that. So we whisked our eggs and sugar, and we are adding our melted chocolate into it, which is a 80% dark chocolate. And this is from West Godavari. This is from Andhra Pradesh. The cacao is grown in Andhra Pradesh, and we make the chocolate at Manam. So this is a delicious chocolate. I will be sending samples of the chocolate as well for some of you to taste. You can taste it. Yeah. So your batter will start looking something like this. This is just your eggs, sugar, and chocolate. And to this mixture, we'll be adding some fresh cream. This is your regular fresh cream, the Amul fresh cream that you get. Yeah, no problem.
As she mentioned that all the ingredients for the recipe are local, and you have
Yes.
you have been given the sheets of the recipe and all. So I request every one of you to go home, give it a try, as it a very simple recipe, and then post it on your Instagram channels or YouTube, tagging Food Affair and tagging Chef Nikita as well. It will
Yes.
be very nice to see your way of cooking as well.
Yes, yes, absolutely. And I would love to repost some of your creations also. So definitely. What I have here is almond flour. The simplest way for you to make it at home is just take whole almonds and blitz it. And you just make sure that it's got a slightly coarse texture. Don't over grind it, then it will start leaving out the oil. What you want to have is a nice powdery sort of a consistency. And we have a little bit of baking powder as well. So you can alternate that as well. Yeah. And that's it. All you need to do is bake this batter at a 170-degree oven for about 20 minutes, 20 to 25 minutes depending on the heat distribution of your oven, and it's pretty much ready. So this is your simple gluten-free almond cake recipe, and the batter is ready. It's just done in less than 10 minutes. So I really hope you recreate this. What we'll do is we'll send across, I've already baked a portion, and we'll send across samples for all of you to taste it. You can taste, and you will see that it's so delicious that you want to recreate easily at home. Yes. Yeah. What you can also do is store this batter, and the consistency of the batter will be like this if you refrigerate it. If you refrigerate it, and you can bake it as well. So you can store this batter for up to a day or two and then bake this as well. Yeah? We'll do the...
Any
let's-
questions so far from anyone?
Any
టేస్టింగ్
questions?
మాత్రం చేస్తాం కదా మనం, ఇలా ఇవ్వగానే వెంటనే అబ్బా ఇది బాగుంది, ఇందులో ఇంకొంచెం షుగర్ ఉంటే బాగుంది, ఇందులో ఇంకొంచెం స్వీట్ ఉంటే బాగుంది, అబ్బా చాక్లెట్ టాపింగ్ వేస్తే
We'll cut
బాగుంది,
that into pieces.
క్వశ్చన్స్ గానీ లేదంటే ఏదో డౌట్ ఉందని
we'll send
గానీ.
across.
ఆహా, మన
Uh,
టైప్
in the
కాదు
box.
కదా.
All right. Anybody of you have listened to this fancy term called cremo? It's a hazelnut cremo. It's a raspberry cremo. Have you seen videos where chefs have used this by any chance? No? Do you know what cremo means? Which language is it at least?
French.
French, yes. It is a French term which means creamy. All right? It literally translates to something that is creamy. And what we are going to be doing next is a hazelnut cremo. So it's a very creamy textured product. It is different from your ganache. Your ganache usually has a mixture of chocolate and cream, but your cremo will be a mixture of chocolate cream and some egg yolks to bring in the creaminess of your preferred ingredients to make it into a cremo. All right? Any volunteers again? Come. Come. Yeah. I'll be doing another recipe. Probably you can join in. Please have a seat. Your name? Vijay. And you are a culinary student from? You're from Regency College. Great. So, if you see your recipe sheet, you'll see that your cremo again has very simple ingredients. It is just milk, cream, egg yolks, sugar, chocolate and your hazelnut paste. So again, all of these are something that is available to you at home. I've tried and kept it as simple as possible so that you can easily recreate it at home. Yes. So what we have is, I'm taking the milk and the cream in a saucepan. I'm going to slightly warm it. And what we're going to do is tempering of eggs. You have heard of tempering of chocolate? Tempering of eggs is yeah. So we temper eggs so that it doesn't curdle and it doesn't become an omelette in your milk. You don't want that. You want a very creamy custard like consistency. So once the cream and the milk at home, nothing? बहुत सारे हैं. But one thing that is at the top of your mind, maybe I can help resolve that. Whipping. Whipping is जब भी आप whipping cream यूज करते हैं उसका फैट परसेंटेज जो होता है उसको 35% से ज्यादा होना चाहिए. Only then it will start whipping well. अगर आप 20 आप एलिवियर यूज कर सकते हैं. आप मिलता है ना आपको किससे मिलवाती हूँ. Just 1 second. So we'll just quickly resume back to the recipe. The milk and the cream has come to a boil. It should be boiling really well. And then slowly we're going to whisk fast. Yeah. That's good. Yeah. So this is something that we call as tempering of the eggs. You want to add a hot liquid so that the temperature rises and it doesn't curdle. You don't want it to curdle. Then you will reduce the heat and put the mixture back into the saucepan, and we'll cook it slowly so that it gets a very creamy custard-like consistency. So the key is to scrape it from the base and keep mixing it. All right? Otherwise it will start curdling. We are cooking the eggs so that you don't have any issues with any allergies or something like that. You want to cook the eggs well enough. So ideally I would cook this to about 82 degrees and then stop cooking it. How do you know it at home? You'll see that it starts to thicken. So ideally that's what you're looking at. That's good. Sorry. So if your chocolate is not melted and it is in chunks, this is when I would add the crema. But if your chocolate is already, if you put too much of heat, it's going to start splitting. You will see sometimes that when you make a ganache, all your oil or butter comes on top of the chocolate. It looks split because it's been overheated. So if you overheat any of your chocolate, ganache, all of that, it will start splitting and you don't want to do that. So I'm just going to add little by little and let it come together. Yeah. we'll get the hazelnut cremo in the boats and pass it around. So you'll see that initially when you start adding, the mixture will look like it's not coming together. But don't worry, don't be shocked by this. Just be patient and keep going at it little by little and it will come together. You will already see that it's turning into a nice shiny mixture. So just be patient whenever you're baking or making any sort of pastry products. Especially when you deal with chocolate, you have to be patient. What we make fun of in the kitchen is that chocolate doesn't listen to you, you have to listen to chocolate. So that's how it works. Any questions so far? So far we're all on the same page? Okay, great. You can scrape it and mix it up, okay? Coming back to your whipping cream question, any cream that has 25% fat or lesser, it will not whip up into stiff peaks. So you need to have a higher percentage of fat in your cream for it to whip up. And if you're using non-dairy whipping cream, I don't know what is the issue. It should ideally whip up. If it is not stored well, if it is not frozen at all times, it's come to room temperature and then you've put it back in the freezer, then the effect of the emulsifier in it reduces, so it might not whip up. So your cream has to be chilled at all times. You cannot store it in room temperature. Yeah. You have spoons? Yeah. And what I have here is some hazelnut paste. Your easiest alternative at home would be Nutella, but I would suggest use a good hazelnut paste so that you'll get better flavors. So ideally this is the consistency of the cremo. We'll just add some hazelnut paste into it, and once you refrigerate, you can't immediately use it, you will have to refrigerate this for at least 7 to 8 hours, and only then it'll set into a nice creamy custard. Where can you use this? You can use this for your fillings inside a cake as well. I would not suggest to use it in a very tall cake because it's a very creamy mixture and it will tend to slip. So try and use this in the fillings for your muffins if you want any fillings. If you want some fillings in your cupcakes, you can definitely use this. And another brilliant way to use this is in your donuts. If in your Berliners, this is an excellent filling. Spoon. So you will see that once it's set, this is the consistency that it will come. So you have to let this set in the refrigerator for at least 8 to 9 hours, and this is the consistency you will get. And like I said, this is an excellent filling inside a donut. So if you are making an egg-based donut, then this would be great as a filling. And what I would personally suggest is for you to blend this once. If you have a hand blender, please blend it once. any ganache, any fillings that you're making with chocolate, always a big suggestion is to blend it using a hand blender. It'll just give it a very good, better texture. So you'll make this at home? Yeah, easy, simple? Yes, all right. Yes, thank you so much, Vijay. We have one more person who wanted to come make something. Come, come. We'll, please come. Come. I need a spatula here. So the last thing that we're going to be making is a salted caramel ganache. This can be used in your cakes for layering and for finishing as well. This is an excellent ganache to add a little bit of dimension and to add a little bit of the salted caramel flavor in your ganache. Again, very simple recipe, and this is an egg-free recipe. I know a lot of you have asked for egg-free recipes. This is an egg-free recipe that you can easily use as well. So what we'll start with is by making a caramel. How do you make caramel at home? Yes, dry caramel. Anybody makes caramel with water? No? Great. That's the best way. I like making a caramel as well. You can come this way. Yes, yes, please. Yeah. So what we'll start with is try and use caster sugar for your caramel, because grain sugar will take a lot of time to melt, and it's just a longer process, and you can very easily crystallize your caramel, meaning that you'll have small bits of sugar in your caramel. You don't want to have that. You want to have a nice silky smooth caramel. So we're going to start with this and let it melt. Yes. Yes, 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 absolutely. The one thing for a good caramel for you to remember is to have your cream really hot. The cream component of your caramel has to be really hot. So make sure that when you're making your caramel, you've put your cream in the microwave, or you've heated it on the side in a saucepan. You can start adding little by little. Yeah. Mix it a little and then we'll add little by little. हाँ हाँ फिर थोड़ा थोड़ा अभी डालेंगे. Cream is done. Cream is warm. So what you want to do when you're making a ganache is try and push the caramel. You want a slightly dark caramel so that when you add your chocolate, it is still slightly bitter sweet and it is not too sweet. You don't want a very, very sweet sort of a ganache. Yeah. Now this part, I would say just come back a little. Just add your cream. It's going to splutter. So just be careful that you don't put it all over yourself. Now if my cream is not hot, the caramel will seize. You will get chunks of sugar in the caramel. You don't want to do that. So make sure your cream is also really hot, at least it is steaming. And that's when you know that the consistency of your caramel is, I mean your cream is good. And then, yes. Yes. Add chocolate into it. That's good. Now what we'll do again is just add this caramel into the chocolate little by little and make sure it doesn't split, and blend this and store it in the refrigerator. And once you have stored it in the refrigerator, this is the consistency that you will get. It's a set ganache that you will get. This is the consistency that you will be getting. तो आप थोड़ा थोड़ा करके इसमें मिला सकते, थोड़ा थोड़ा करके मिलाइए, नहीं आप डायरेक्टली डाल सकते. यस. We'll get everything for plating it. And please add some salt in this. It'll taste much better. So please remember to add some salt in this. एक minute. Sorry. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is just simply plate all of these elements together that we've made. We made the gluten-free chocolate cake, we did the hazelnut cremo, and we made a salted caramel ganache. More things that you can do is, I've also made a chocolate ice cream with the same chocolate. We've also made a hazelnut chocolate crunch. So it's got all the textures of chocolate. So you can just take this simple ingredient and turn it into multiple products like this. So I'll just plate that up. Anybody wants to bring out the chef in them and plate it? You'll do it? Yeah, please come. Yeah. Yeah. You can send this for tasting. So we'll get you another plate as well.
Better to do that. Maybe I'll try to copy you.
All right, great.
I'll ask them for the scissors.
Yeah.
Have all the cut ready in their pockets.
Yes. Can we have another plate? She wants to plate it as well. Can we get a white plate? We have some gelato.
It's not covered in the camera.
Ah, okay. We have a steel spoon.
Ask him to wash it.
Yeah. You can get started. The cake, yes, we'll get you some cake. I think all of you are hungry. It's lunchtime. Yeah.
You don't have.
Oh, we sent it all for tasting. I think we'll be done. No problem. I'll need another spoon though. Yeah. And that's it. In no time, you have your plated dessert. So thank you so much for being patient. You can taste if some of them want to taste. You can taste this. And I'm around if you have any questions. Thank you so much.
pick up paneer so that at least you can try. And I have my own versions of the sauce. I have my own version of the flavors. Very simple tweaks. Instead of Gruyere cheese, I am using cottage cheese. Okay. And Amul cheese. Okay. And spices are very simple. Cardamom powder, elaichi powder, and nutmeg powder. That's it. Rest, chop tomato, chop onion, chop peppers, chop chili, little bit of mawa, flour, butter and cream and little bit of milk. That's it. Most of this is always available at your home. Cardamom is there, nutmeg, you know, it's always available in your kitchen shelf. Only thing, potato chips, if you want to omit potato chips, you can have a salad. Although I won't say this is such a healthy recipe, I won't. It's a snack, it's a fun, you know, it's a soul food, it's a cheat day, high tea dish, right? 7 days, 6 days you are tight with your diet. Maybe one day, evening, afternoon, you are having tea with your family and friends, quick recipe, and you enjoy a French cuisine in your home kitchen, right? All right. Very simple. First, I'll make the white sauce. For that, we need to add some butter and flour. That will thicken your sauce. We also call it a roux, R-O-U-X. It's a thickening agent for the sauce. Since I am making one portion right now, I don't need too much of the thickening agent. So you put equal quantity of butter and equal quantity of flour. Little bit of French cuisine over here. If you want to omit this step at home, you can also do that. You can have a cream and you add cheese. Anyway, it becomes thick. Chef. Yeah. Put. Yes. Careful. छोड़ दो. Yeah. No. Leave it. Yeah. Leave me. Little bit of nutmeg powder. Salt. Put some more cream. Yeah. Pour. Bas, that's it. Careful. While you cook a white sauce, you always remember, when you start with the flour and butter, either or has to be hot and the other one has to be cold. So here my roux, the flour and butter mixture is hot and the cream is cold. If both of them are hot, what will happen? You'll get lumps. It's a very basic step to make a white sauce. So now you can make a white sauce at home very easily. Yeah, add. We're adding some mawa in it. Or dalo. Put more. Yeah. Only thing I need to whisk it continuously. Yeah. See, I have a sauce ready. Smooth texture. And you can have Mr. Jayesh Ranjan and Netherlands representatives, right? So there's some MOU is going on, signed between the both authorities. So we have worked in that place once upon a time. So chef, now we need to cook paneer. It's like a bhurji. Yeah. Yeah, so the onion will go first. Yeah. Yeah, you can have a spatula over here. Yes. It's so simple. There is no complication in this recipe. It's very, very, very basic. You know. Onion. More. Yeah, more. Put all this. Pepper, tomato, chili. It's like a bhurji. बस काफी लोग हैं चाय के साथ कौन कौन ट्राई करना चाहते हैं यू नो पेपर्स हाँ हाँ बिल्कुल the idea of doing this croque monsieur, you know, some of us would get scared by the name only. Croque monsieur hai kya ye, you know. So the idea was convert it into such a recipe that it looks so simple, there is no more excitement out of it. Only the excitement will come at the end when you have a bite of it. Yeah. Chef, chili. Hyderabad, you need more chili. Oh. Right. Okay, now we are adding some coriander leaves. Right. Right. We'll add little bit of cream just for binding it. ये अपने में एक डिश बन गया. It itself is a dish now. If you add more little more cream and butter, done. Yes. No, I have chili, so you don't have to add peppercorn there. Done. Yeah. So filling is done. Thank you so much, chef. Thank you. Pleasure meeting. Thank you. I'll add little bit of Amul cheese. Okay. Right. So now I have the sauce and the filling ready. For the sandwich, you can use any kind of a loaf bread and cut it little bit thick. Why? Because you have fillings, you have sauce. तो अंदर से ना वो soggy हो जाता है. It becomes little bit soggy. So you don't feel the crunch. Once you do it, you will have a crunch and little bit of softness in it. Yummy. So it doesn't taste dry. Most of the sandwich, even at hotels, when we have complaints कि sandwich बहुत dry था, अच्छा नहीं था, right? So that's a very, very common complaint. कब बनाया आपने, स्पेशली इन बुफेस, जब आप हाई टी में सैंडविच लगा देते हो people will say, "Arey, ye kab bana hai?" So the trick is that you add more of filling, more of sauces, so it stays little bit, right, longer. I have here brioche and sourdough bread. Okay, you can use any other loaf. So I'll take sourdough here today. Spread the butter and we'll pan toast one side. Come, come. आ जाओ. More the merrier. Good to see you. Hi. So we have to wear gloves first because now we are touching the food. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, sure, please. I saw. I'm sure it's easy questions. Huh? Okay. Yeah.
So, in your career of over 25 years and all, you might have received a lot of complaints, most common complaints and all. So, I just want to listen, what is the most common complaint that you might have received in your journey? Like, food is something which everyone can criticize and it is very
मजा
easy
नहीं
to
आया
criticize.
खाना खा के यार. शेफ को बुलाओ.
And what was your reaction about it, like whenever you received that complaint?
Initially, see, my experience lies between Middle East, Africa, Bermuda and India. So different people, different cuisine, different customer, different buyers, different palate, right? Overseas it was different experience for the last 14 years. I mean, after that India career started, and India is different, right?
Yeah.
The fun is working in India. That's why now I don't go overseas. There are people calling me, but I said no. यही ठीक हूँ मैं, कर लिया जो करना था. So initially it was a shocker, मजा नहीं है मतलब. So you need to know what is the correct question to ask. Very important. Yeah. Customer is always correct. ये तो confirm है. How I handle it, it is important.
Yeah. That's the
So you have to ask the correct question. Then you need to break down whatever is the dish is. Which part he didn't like. You need to get some answer from him. One, because if you want to do a recovery, you want to offer something. Usually it happens, no? Any hotel, restaurant, we all know now, right? Social media is there. I will post your food there. It's normal. It is very, very normal. It happens every day. It happens every day. Some are genuine comment. I don't know, might be there with some ambiguity. But whatever it is, when you are an operator, you are on the receiving end, you have to take it because you are in the receiving end. They are paying for it, right? So there is a question, there is a query, there is a complaint, there is a dissatisfaction. You have to be patient. Obviously, that's where a lot of us lose it at times. But with experience, there where senior people gets involved. Listen to it carefully. Ask the right question. What went wrong? Then ask for another opportunity. Galti to hota hai. Once is a mistake. Twice is not a mistake, right? So, and that way you offer and you do recovery. We have done a lot of recoveries in our hotel. If you particularly talk of Radisson Blu Banjara Hills, because I still represent that brand. If you go to the Google review, you will see a lot of reviews, good comments. But at the back, there were some guests who had terrible experience. It happens.
Yeah.
Things will happen. 100% correct. There's no hotel in the world can give you, right? Even best of best brands. It is how you recover their experience before the customer leaves your restaurant or your hotel. So that is crucial. Yeah. So the answer is, the weird thing I heard is कि मजा नहीं आया. अब मजा कहाँ नहीं आया, that you have to find it out.
And you did say that asking the right questions is what matters and what, like, how we can solve the issue and all. So
Yeah,
like
it depends on the dish.
Okay.
It's you have to funnel it down. What did he order? First you need to check. It's a process but with no time. Who has taken the order? Have we heard it correctly? Was the order cross checked with the customer? Is he writing it properly? Nowadays, we are all in mobile. Writing days are gone. Right? When we started 25 years back, even 10 years back also, writing scribbling pads were very much into action in hotels. Now you see, that's what we train also, right? By Liklo. Basic, very, very basic. Write it down, otherwise you'll forget it, right? You see it, you remember it, right? Then otherwise you'll forget. So what was the order? Was cross-checked with the customer or not? Then the recovery steps at the back starts. And then then you come back and you ask, what didn't like it. But it's a generic one then. Right? He said, maza nahi aaya, ab maza kahan nahi hai. Then you break down. कहाँ पे प्रॉब्लम था बेसिक साइड्स में फिलिंग में मीट में सॉस में फ्लेवर में आपको कैसे पसंद है मे बी ही हैज हिज ओन पर्सनल टेस्ट you customize it. We're in the days of customization, right? So that's where the challenges of a chef come. That's where automation comes. Yep. So I hope I'm able to answer you. Yeah, right.
Does anyone have any other questions from the crowd? If yes, please raise your hand. Anyone? Okay, I have another one.
Very good audience. They want
They're
to go
very
home.
keen to know how the dish is gonna be like out of completion and all. Maybe they're very interested in the recipe and all. So their whole concentration is on your preparation.
Right, as I said, this was a French dish and it was my take. I have done it in couple of events. It is in my menu right now in the hotel. It calls JB's Croque Monsieur. That's John Biswas. It's in UNI magazine, in couple of places. That was my take, as I said, a French dish to a domestic home kitchen. Easy ingredient. There is no fancy here. I don't have avocado. I don't have, I don't know. I just got some microgreen. I just picked it up to make it look. I thought I'll make it international. That's why I picked it up micro. But there is no roll in it. These are all very basic ingredients. Usually it's there in the fridge and good to have it during tea time. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's a cheat day meal. I'm not doing any healthy cooking, to be very honest. Not everything has to be healthy. I remember something. During the old days, not very old days, but even 25 years back when you were in school, our grandmother, for them, what was healthy? Healthy was like daba ke khao, right? Ghee, ye, wo, are khana. You see mother, aur dal du, patla ho raha hai yaar, So what was health? Health was having a full tummy in, right? You see nowadays, what is health? Health is omitting things. Ye mat khao, ye mat khao, ye mat khao, ye mat khao. Right? So today is the day you eat those, and have nice fun. Cheesy, num sandwich, crunchy, with chai, have some fun, evening time, right?
Okay.
Thank you. Right. So you got the bread. I toasted one side. अब आ जाओ यहाँ पे आप इसमें स्प्रेड लगाओ बटर लगाओ इसमें Yeah. Yes, go ahead. Yeah. Yes, hold it. Yes. Take some more. Yes. Right. Chef, I need the tray. There's a baking tray. Okay. Keep it ready. Now, you need to put the filling here. You need to put the filling. Lalo. Yeah, go ahead. Don't feel shy. Yes. Put more. So the reason I buttered it and toasted, otherwise it will become soggy from one end. Put it. Yes. No, you don't have to press it. It will look good as a topping. Put more filling. Yeah, some more. Yes. Done. आ जाओ सर आप. I think this is good consistency. जरूरत नहीं है. Come sir. Cover it. Put 2-3 spoon there. Yeah, डालिए और थोड़ा. हाँ, बस. Cheat day. Top. Yeah. Now the top bread, cover it up. Okay. Okay. Bus. No need to press. Now what we will do? Yeah. So the croque monsieur is pan fried. Lift it up. Put it on the pan. I'll follow grandma's instruction. Or डालो घी और खाओ butter. Make it nice, toasty, yummy. Yeah. Here. You can take that also. No problem. Please. नहीं हुआ नहीं. When it's golden brown, it's done. Basic. Like how you do a deep fry. Golden brown and the item floats on top.
Just one question. So we are
Yes.
not using any garlic, chili, white sauce. They complement.
वो मैंने कहा आज सैटरडे है, इसके लिए गार्लिक नहीं डाल रहा हूँ. You can. Some people would avoid. That's another chapter, ma'am. कोई आलू खाते हैं, कोई कैरेट नहीं खाते. That's another data that a chef get when handling Jain में, you know. So those are our daily challenges. But it's fun, not challenges. It's actually you get to know so many things. Yeah. Superb. Nice. ऐसा लगा आपने अंडा को पलटा है. Friday. Right. Don't press. Yeah. Yes. 30 seconds should be done. चाय लेके आओ भाग के. Yeah, now shift it to the tray. Yeah. Now what happens? We have to pour sauce on top of it. Yeah. पे ले लीजिए. I'll give you one more spoon. ये ले लीजिए. Take this. Here we go. Bring it. One moment. Yeah. Put some sauce on top.
Spread it.
Yeah. Spread it. Yep. More. More. Little more. Bread को थोड़ा cover कीजिए. Yes, cover the bread. You have to be generous also. Yeah. Now this is the Amul cheese. Okay. Generally, what you do, you can put this in your OTG. At home, you have your OTG. You bake it for 3 to 4 minutes. 165, 170, it's fine. Just to give a crisp and baking of it. But what I have done it, yeah. You want to do it? Sure? Okay, hold it. Yeah, light it. No. Yeah. So this is where I have modified it, make it a little more exciting. Yeah. Bake karo, ज़्यादा नहीं. Yes. Okay. थोड़ा नीचे से. Okay. Yeah. Done. Good to go. Okay. You can sprinkle coriander. You love coriander, I understand. You can. I'll give you the tough one to do now. Sharp knife. You have to cut one go, half. Careful. Sharp hai. You want to do it? Go, one go, one go. One go. One go. Yes. All right. Yeah, I don't need this. You need to wear that. Now sandwich is ready. by the way. It's so easy and so fast. We'll present it. So lift it up, put it here, one by one. कहाँ है कॉफी चाय? Okay, wow. Right. थोड़ा सा हम इसको फीलिंग्स यहाँ कर देंगे. 1, 2. Come, sir. हटा दो इसको. Okay. Very easy. And then your tomato ketchup, tea or coffee. Here we go. फोटो ले लीजिए बिल्कुल. Yeah. Right. So that was a very easy and I hope you all liked it. You should attempt it at your home. Ingredient के लिए आपको ज़्यादा सोचना नहीं है. Most of the things are in your refrigerator. You just need to open it and see. Tomato, onion, pepper, mawa. Somebody like to have a chicken version, chicken, cardamom powder and nutmeg powder. Instead of, as I said, अगर रू बनाना नहीं है, butter or flour mixture, you can also omit that step. Directly cream and cheese little bit, so the cheese is thick. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Yes,
sir.
that's mawa. Yeah. Good to
Okay.
go. And
That's a wonderful evening snack that could be made within 20 to 25 minutes. I
Yes.
hope everyone try this at home. And please give it up for Chef John. Come on, guys, give it up. Also, if you guys have any questions regarding any of your culinary experiences, or if you want to make it even more good, or if you have any questions for the chef, please put forward or raise your hand. I'll be coming to you.
anything you can put me on spotlight.
I mean, what was the reason to add the mawa in that?
Make it Indianized. The flavor.
Acha, that's it.
Paneer,
Okay.
mawa. These are classic
But
combinations.
that is
Cream.
optional. When we make it, it's optional.
Optional. That is optional. Then it becomes your recipe. You can have many versions. It's just the way forward. That how we can have a French cuisine to our cuisine and convert it the way you want to have it. I mean, food is all preference. There is no fixed recipe, right? How many of you love tomato ketchup in pasta? Many. No, that's popular. So there's nothing wrong, right? Probably an Italian would be in a shock. But that's what we love here. That's fine. What I love, right? Says no, खाओ अपने पसंद के, और पहनो जो दूसरे को अच्छा लग दिखते. Simple as that. Is the psyche there, right? So nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong or right. Everyone have their own preference. You have your own palate. आपको जो पसंद है खाओ. If body allows, permit, you enjoy. मजा आना चाहिए ना. बस वही तो कंप्लेन था ना. भाई मजा नहीं आया. तो बस मजा आना चाहिए. That's about it, right? Thank you so much, and hope to see you all somewhere again, cooking another interesting recipe, easy, that you can adapt and do it at your home. Good evening.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
While the next, uh, while the next chef arrives, here's a small trivia, and it should be interactive. You all should be an interactive audience, okay? Not like, okay, what will happen if I answer this? Should I answer? No, I'm sleepy. I need some chai. All this is not gonna work. Okay, someone is asking for prizes. I'm not sure if they are sponsoring, but if the answers are really interactive, maybe something from my end would be coming. Are you guys up for it? Can I hear some Josh, please? Yes, no? Okay, good. Okay, some Josh is coming up, but I still need some push. Otherwise, I cannot work just like that. Some more, a little louder, please. Yes. Okay, thank you. At least for that one lady, I'll be doing it because she was very enthusiastic. These are just simple questions from your daily life. So, okay. If calories didn't exist for one day, what would you eat first? It's a very simple question. If calories didn't exist for one day, what would you be eating first?
French fries. Because I love French fries and it's loaded with calories. So if calories didn't exist, I would eat all the French fries.
Okay, we have one answer which is French fries. Any other answers? Okay.
Boiled egg.
Why? Why, sir? Why boiled egg?
Because for the day, whatever amino acids required is there in the egg.
So, but I mean, like, the question is, if calories didn't count, what would you eat? It's like a cheat meal, so you would still stick with egg?
Egg.
Okay. Any other answers? Brownies. Okay, that's interesting. I think you and me, we're gonna, like, we are on the same page. Anyone else who has a sweet tooth here?
Gulab jamun.
Okay, the local gulab jamun. Okay, my type. Next, anyone else who comes in the same boat as me?
Rasmalai.
Okay, rasmal. Okay, a lot of people have sweet tooth. Okay, I'm not alone in this. Any other sweet tooths in the house? Okay. Okay, it's always, okay, the gulab jamun for the win because a lot of people voted for gulab jamuns. But if people ask me, I would go for all foods, like all the fast foods, pizza, everything. Any calorie diet, I'm into that. Please take me along. That's me. I hope I'm not alone in this. A lot of people are. Okay, moving on to the next one. Okay, what's one food you pretend to like but secretly you don't? Like, we all are in a family and then for someone we had to like something, and also what's that one food you like but you don't actually?
Millets.
Okay, oh, that's a very popular answer, millets. I agree. Just for healthy reasons, just to cope up with the family, a lot of people say, yeah, millets are healthy, let's cook that up. But secretly no one likes it. Any other answers? Okay. Upma.
Walnut.
Walnut, okay. That's healthy though, okay. Okay, upma. Any other answer? Sorry? You do not like double cheese chicken burger? Oh, okay, that's Karela, yeah, Karela, upma. Roju upma tini een tintam upma. But that's the easiest dish that anyone could make. Okay, we have another one.
Khichdi.
Oh, khichdi, okay. So all the local items since childhood, as we eat them on a daily basis, I think a lot of people got bored. Any other crazy things that you have? Broccoli. But actually, if cooked well, broccoli is really yummy. Any other answers? Come on, a little interesting, crazy, something which is very likable by everyone but not me, the odd one out. Anyone here? Sambar? Idli. I do not know why idli is the easiest food and a lot of people like it, but I do not know why I am the odd one out. I do not like idli at all.
Fermented.
Fermented. Okay. Huh. Okay, yeah.
Dosha, all these are fermented. So these are very good health for health. Good bacteria, it makes good bacteria. So it is very good.
Okay. Next question. If you were a dish, what dish would you be and why? This is a very interesting question. I need crazy answers, at least for this one. The craziest answer will win a goodie from my side. If you were a dish, what dish would you be?
Gulab jamun.
The one everyone likes.
Yes, that's why I want to be a gulab jamun.
Okay, gulab jamun just to be everyone's favorite. Okay, that's a nice one. Any other answers? Gupchup. Oh, pani puri. Okay, next. Biryani, pani puri, gulab jamun. Anything else? Ice cream.
Pizza.
Pizza. All are fast foods, no? Next. Any other crazy answers?
The showstopper of the party.
Birthday cake, showstopper. Again, feeling special. Anything else? Come on, some crazy answers. Okay. Okay, so a lot of people have strangest food combinations that we have at home. Like, usual combinations are chai with biscuit or chai with bun musk or something. But have you ever seen anyone eating mixture in tea or samosa and something else combination? Chai puri. Sambar with, oh God, sambar with ice. Okay, so I want to listen to all the crazy combinations. Chai and upma, okay. Chai and, I think I have heard chai and puri, and a lot of people in Telangana actually eat puri with mango puree, right? And ketchup and curd. Oh God. Okay.
So Glucon-D dipped in water.
Glucon-D dipped in water. Okay. Anything else? Any weirdest combination?
Gulab jam with curd.
Gulab jamun. I think sweet tooth with curd. I think it actually goes. A lot of people eat sweets with curd. That's a common thing. Any other crazy things?
Chapati with water.
Chapati with water. There's actually a meme in a movie. Like, someone will say that someone thinks like it's a sambar and he dips in water and eats. It's sounding like the same. Chapati with water. Okay. Anything else? Sorry? Idli and tea. Okay. And? Okay. Okay, all this side is very interactive and hyperactive. What about this side? Why are you guys so calm? Samosa and jalebi, the sweet and hot combo.
Samosa and jalebi very popular in North India. Even in Delhi, Lucknow, each and everywhere where you go is a combination. Like if your husband is going for outing, then he will come with samosa and jalebi. Okay. Only in North.
Okay. Okay.
My daughter loves sambar with pergu, curd.
Okay, I think this is a crazy combination among kids because there also I had sambar with curd. Okay. Anything else? Come on, there are a lot of people with a lot of experience, seems like in this side.
Chapati with curd.
Chapati with curd is a common thing that everyone eats. Oreo and Maggi? Okay. చాక్లెట్ దోశ రీసెంట్ గా ట్రెండ్ అవుతున్న దోశ హబ్స్ లో ఉండే వెరైటీ అన్నమాట. చాక్లెట్ దోశ, చాక్లెట్ మ్యాగీ ఆల్సో. ఐఎమ్ నాట్ షూర్ హౌ ఇట్ టేస్ట్, బట్ దట్స్ సంథింగ్ విచ్ ఇస్ ట్రెండింగ్. Okay, next question. If you had to eliminate one dish forever, which one are you voting out? Okay, the fastest finger first అన్నట్టు ఇక్కడ ఒక అబ్బాయి ఆల్రెడీ ఎత్తేసాడు.
Khichdi.
Khichdi. Why that much hatred towards khichdi? Okay, so everyone please tell, if you had to eliminate one dish forever, which one are you voting out? Huh? Okay, if you had to eliminate one dish, which one will you vote out? Answers please, if you had to eliminate one dish No, everyone likes all the food?
Bottle gourd.
Bottle gourd, Karela,
Vegetables.
hardcore non-veg fan anamata. Any others? Any other? Something interesting. Like no one would have thought, might be everyone's favorite, but not mine.
Upma.
Okay. You want to eliminate non-veg? Okay. Okay, so this is a little quickest rapid fire round. So you guys need to raise your hands, okay, as quick as possible. Okay, so it's like this or that. Okay, either this or that. I'll give you two options, and then you need to say the name of it, or you need to raise your hands for the word that I spell. Okay, so sweet or spicy? How many of you vote for sweet? Sweet. Sweet? No one likes sweet? Spicy? Oh, okay. A lot of people raise your hands for spicy. Okay. Tea or coffee? Thumbs up. Who is with me? Thumbs up? Okay. Okay. Next. Dosa or idli? I think it's a daily battle for everyone. Dosa or idli? Come on, I cannot hear you. Okay, dosa. The vote goes to dosa. Chocolate or vanilla? Chocolate. What happened to this side? Why are you guys so calm? I'm not liking this calm and peacefulness. I want some chaos. Huh? Okay. I want others also to say, please push your energy. Bring that tea time frustration. I know that you guys did not receive your tea, but please. Home food or restaurant food? All the moms would say home food. Well, all the kids will say restaurant food. So what is it? Home food or restaurant food? Oh, nice. Okay. I like her. She says restaurant. Nice. Okay, we are on the same page. Restaurant. Okay. Pizza or burger? Pizza or burger? Pizza. Nothing. Okay. Burger. Only one guy for burger, one person for pizza. Anyone else for pizza? Pizza. Okay. Fried rice, noodles. Okay. Veg, non-veg. I cannot hear a clear glee yet. Okay, it's a never-ending debate on this. Curd or yogurt? How many of you say yogurt? How many of you say curd? Okay, curd wins then. Yeah. I was about to say that. That's the end of the round. Let's take a few moments before our next chef arrive. Thank you so much for the participation. I'll announce.
చెక్
Okay, so it's time to give it up for the next chef. He doesn't need introduction at all. If anything related to culinary, he is into it. Let it be being a celebrity chef, entrepreneur, restaurateur, and television personality everywhere and anywhere. If it is with respect to culinary, he is into it. Among our Indian expatriate communities across the world, he is especially known for his unique comedic style. I think you all would have already guessed him. And he has been known for his online recipe channel on YouTube, which has over 750 million views. He is from his home to our home. He's always been with us with his recipes and everything. So without much ado, let's welcome Chef Sanjay Tumma. He was also one of the judging panel member for MasterChef India Telugu Season 1.
With the audio.
Minar began his pursuit for excellence in the year 1996.
Audio.
ఒక బ్రాండ్ అంబాసిడర్ గా మినార్ ముందు నుంచున్నానంటే దానికి 30 సంవత్సరాల చరిత్ర ఉంది. 30 సంవత్సరాల కిందట నేను ఒక షెఫ్ గా ఒక 5 స్టార్ హోటల్లో ఎంటర్ అవుతూ నేను అనుకునేవాడిని కిచెన్ లో నేనే పెద్ద హీరో అని. కానీ తర్వాత తెలిసింది కిచెన్ లో ఒక షెఫ్ కంటే పెద్ద హీరో ఎవరు అంటే క్వాలిటీ ఇంగ్రీడియంట్. ఒక షెఫ్ ఒక మంచి క్వాలిటీ ఇంగ్రీడియంట్ ఉంటే దాంతో రకరకాల అద్భుతమైన వంటలు చేయగలుగుతాడు. కానీ అదే ఇంగ్రీడియంట్ లో ఆ క్వాలిటీ ఆ ట్రస్ట్ లేకుండా ప్రతిసారి ఆ కన్సిస్టెన్సీ లేకపోతే ఒక షెఫ్ కూడా చాలా చిన్నవాడైపోతాడు. ఒక ఇన్ఫ్లుయెన్సర్ అంటే ఒక ప్రోడక్ట్ తీసుకొని దాని గురించి చెప్తాడు. ఒక బ్రాండ్ అంబాసిడర్ అంటే అదే వాల్యూస్, అదే థాట్ ప్రాసెస్, అదే సిద్ధాంతాలతో కలిసి నడవగలగాలి. అంటే ఈ రోజు నా రెప్యుటేషన్ మినార్తోని, మినార్ వాళ్ళ రెప్యుటేషన్ నాతోటి. ఇది ఒక అద్భుతమైన సమ్మేళనం. ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎ గ్రేట్ మ్యారేజ్ అని చెప్పొచ్చు. అయితే ఈ రోజు ప్రతి ఒక్కళ్ళు వాళ్ళ పూరీలు చక్కగా పొందాలి, సమోసాలు క్రిస్పీగా రావాలి, రొట్టెలు సాఫ్ట్ గా రావాలి, కేకులు పర్ఫెక్ట్ గా రావాలి అంటే వాళ్ళందరూ చూసేది పిండి. మరి మినార్ మన మైదా పిండి, గోధుమ పిండి అలాగే తప్ప 30 సంవత్సరాలుగా మన తెలుగు రాష్ట్రాల్లో అందిస్తూ టాప్ బ్రాండ్స్ ప్రతి ఒక్కటి ఇక్కడ ఉన్న వాళ్ళందరూ వాడేది మినార్.
We have 3 units, 3 plants in Hyderabad. We produce 600 tons of flour each and every day and distribute it effortlessly. Why we are the best in the city? That you can ask all the big brands that you probably walk into in Hyderabad. These are the iconic brands of our that make Hyderabad's heritage so rich. And if they are all using it, there must be a reason for it. It is important that everybody imbibes that same energy, that same thought, and brings Minar into their kitchen, which is why we are here today, which is why we have collaborated with Chef Suma, who resides in the hearts of both Telugu states.
Hello. Hello. Namaste. Salam alaikum. Sat Sri Akal. This is how I started my shows, most on the YouTube and then on television. When I was in the television, one of the question I always love to ask, one of the popular question that I asked everybody is, do you know where Maida comes from? I was very surprised when a lot of people didn't know where Maida comes from. How many of you know where Maida comes from? I don't see a lot of hands raised. Do you know where Maida comes from? Huh? Wheat. Okay. But when I asked a lot of people where Maida comes from, a lot of people told me it comes from some green peas. They said, oh no, it comes from the root. I am telling you, this is the question what thousands and thousands of home cooks could not answer when I was on television. But, I educated everybody that it comes from wheat. But even then, most of you may not remember, if you are my age and some of you who are, 40s and 50s, they know we always used to, as a child, we used to take our wheat to the chakki and we used to get the flour done. How many of you did that? Go to the chakki flour and made the flour done. So I remember when my mother bought the wheat, she used to clean the wheat, then she used to remove the sand, grains, anything husk, then she used to wash the wheat, then we used to dry the wheat, and when she dried the heat in the sun, we all used to sit there and, make sure that the crows and birds don't come eat. After drying, then we had to go, we had to stand in the line, and we had to make the flour. Usually, you guys have seen me make thousands. I probably have done more than 1,000 cooking shows on my YouTube and Instagram and on the television shows in multiple channels. So today, we are going to go through another journey. We will understand what makes not a chef, not what makes a good chef. We will understand what makes a great chef. Knowledge is very important. Understanding about the ingredients is very, very important. And a lot of people, for the chefs also, for them, atta means it is a sack of flour that is sitting in the kitchen. A lot of people, they don't know what process goes through in making a flour. Here we got many products, and while the show is going on, I am going to make you taste some of the products also. When we were training, those days, if you have to select a good product, agar acha tomato kharidna hai, if you have to buy a good coriander, it was very easy. Moms could tell, hey, when you go and buy tomatoes, make sure the head of the tomato is also nice red. Otherwise, it will be more sour. The tomatoes have to be evenly colored. And make sure you hold the tomato and see it is not too soft and it is not too hard either. So those things were very easy. We learned from mother when we went to the shop. Agar bendi kharidna hai, kya karna hai? Tick, 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 uska pooch todna hai. So all those things were, we learned. But when we go to the cooking school, we were taught lot more things. How you can get a perfect soft roti every time. At the home we make rotis, but in the restaurants and when you go into the bakeries, you buy crispy, nice puffs. And when you make a puri, it puffs up so nicely. What is the science behind it? So, understanding those things are very important. Today, we have the science backed up so that we can make tasty and good food. When we were growing up as the young chefs, if we have to check a good quality of flour, agar flour ko pakad ke, they used to teach us, hold the flour in the hand, hold it tight to check the gluten consistency. See, if you want to make a good puff or puff pastries, the dough has to have strong gluten. And if you have to make a sourdough, like what our chef is going to demonstrate today, the sourdough has to what? It has to stretch. Yes. A lot of people think, okay, all the dried ingredients are dead. No. These ingredients breathe. They absorb the water. We are taught what amount of water has to be absorbed. As a chef, when we are a head chef, we'll take the questions a little later. Yes. Okay. When we got the first lot of the flour, there was no consistency. We had to, as the senior chef, we had to go and we had to see how much the amount of water it absorbed. So one batch we know how much water has to go into one dough. And those days were even lot more difficult. Memu literal ga, nenu oka puri dough 2000 mandiki 3000 mandiki చేత్తోటి ప్రతిరోజు బేకరీకి వెళ్ళినప్పుడు పొద్దున ఒక గంట అసలు డోని పిసికి పర్ఫెక్ట్ కన్సిస్టెన్సీ రావడానికి నిజంగా ఒక పూరి చేయడానికి కానీ ఒక నాన్ చేయడానికి కానీ ఒక పరాటా చేయడానికి అన్నిటికీ ఒకటే పిండి ఉంటుందా? మరి ఎలాంటి పిండి వాడాలి? ఇవన్నీ మనందరికీ చాలా మందికి తెలియదు. అంటే ఇప్పుడు చాలా ఈజీ అయిపోయింది. మీకు చాట్ జీపీటీ వచ్చేసింది. దాంట్లో అడిగితే టెక్నికల్ క్వశ్చన్స్ చెప్తుంది, కానీ ఇట్ కెనాట్ ఆన్సర్ వాట్ ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ. ఇప్పుడు ఒక పూరి ఉంది, పూరి స్ట్రెంగ్త్ ఎంత ఉండాలి? మనం పూరి మైదాతో కూడా చేస్తారు, కానీ మైదాతో పూరి చేస్తే అంత పర్ఫెక్ట్ టేస్ట్ రాదు. ఎందుకు అంటే ఒక పూరిలో మనకి కొంచెం బ్రాన్ కూడా ఉండాలి. దాంట్లో ఏంటి, మనం చక్కి ఆట మనం గోధుమ పిండి తీసుకుంటే యూ టేక్ ద ఫ్లార్, ఇట్ హ్యాస్ టు హ్యావ్ సమ్ కన్స్టిట్యూయెంట్స్ టు మేక్ ఏ పూరి టేస్టీ అండ్ ఇట్ హ్యాస్ టు పఫ్ అప్. ఏ పూరి ఆల్సో పఫ్ అప్స్, but also a puff dough also puff up, but there is a difference. For a puff we cannot have the bran because the gluten has to be strong. oka danikemo strong undali, deniki edanna puff pastry undanukondi dantlo gluten strong ga undali, protein kuda strong ga undali. ade puri ki vacheste medium strength, medium gluten, medium protein and medium strength unte పూరీస్ కి, మనకి చపాతీలకి, మనకి ముఖ్యంగా పరాటాలకి అంత బాగుంటుంది. కానీ అదే పిండితోటి మనం బిస్కెట్లు కూడా చేస్తూ ఉంటాం ఇళ్లలో. సో బిస్కెట్ కి ఎట్లా ఉండాలి? బిస్కెట్ కి ప్రోటీన్ వీక్ ఉండాలి, గ్లూటిన్ కూడా వీక్ ఉండాలి. ఎందుకంటే ఆ ఫార్మేషన్ అవ్వకూడదు. మనం ఇలా బిస్కెట్ తీసుకుంటే ఇలా నోట్లో కరిగిపోవాలి. కానీ చాలా మందికి తెలియదు పిండిని ఎంత పిసకాలి, ఎంత చేస్తే పర్ఫెక్ట్ గా వస్తుంది. సమోసాలు చేస్తే సాగుతూ ఉంటాయి, రొట్టెలు చేస్తూ ఉంటే లాగినట్టు ఉంటాయి. అలా కాదు, ప్రతిసారి పర్ఫెక్ట్ రావాలంటే ఇప్పుడు ఆ సైన్స్ అంతా మనకుంది. నేను అప్పుడప్పుడు హోటల్స్కి వెళ్ళి స్టూడెంట్స్ తోటి కాలేజెస్కి వెళ్ళి మాట్లాడినప్పుడు వాళ్ళందరూ మయోనైస్ సాస్ మీరు తింటూ ఉంటారు కదా, బర్గర్లో అన్నిట్లో పెడుతూ ఉంటారు. సో లాట్ ఆఫ్ ద కిడ్స్ దే డోంట్ ఈవెన్ నో హౌ మయోనైస్ ఈస్ మేడ్. బట్ సీరియస్లీ today doesn't have to learn how to make the mayonnaise because now it is come in jars. Everybody opens a jar and they use this mayonnaise. But today I'm going to invite a man who will take you through the journey of grain to flour. ఒక గోధుమ వచ్చినప్పుడు ఆ గోధుమని మళ్ళీ మనము పిండిగా మారుస్తాం. గోధుమ పిండిగా మారుస్తాము, మైదా పిండిగా మారుస్తాము, అలాగే రవ్వ కూడా మనం తయారు చేస్తాం. దాని వెనకాల ఎందుకంటే షెఫ్స్ మాకు వచ్చినప్పుడు ఇంట్లో లాగా వీ కెనాట్ వీ హ్యావ్ ఎ మిస్టేక్ వీ కెన్ త్రో అవే. ఇన్ హోటల్ వీ వాంట్ ఆల్వేస్ ఎ ట్రస్టబుల్ ఫ్లవర్, consistently good. And I have one man who has the secrets behind, who can tell you all the story of a wheat to flour. It's very interesting. In between, we will ask him, we will pull him with lot of interesting questions, because after this session, when you go back home, your cookies will come perfect. Your puris will puff up nicely, beautiful. They not only puff up, when you take the bite, you don't need anything. The puri itself will taste so good. And your parathas and chapatis also will be so good. So, the man I am inviting has more than 30 years experience. 30 years have been supplying. Are memo Minar brand ekkado memo tinaledu adi anukuntaru kada. Lot of people may think, but let me tell you, all of you have eaten Minar brand in one form or the other. మీరు మార్కెట్లో వెళ్ళి మీరు పెద్ద రీటైల్ స్టోర్స్, రత్నదీప్ ఎక్కడికో వెళ్ళి తింటూ ఉంటారు కదా. ఇప్పుడు ఐడితో ప్రోడక్ట్స్ తింటూ ఉంటారు. నిలోఫర్ కఫేకి వెళ్ళి ఉంటారు, కరాచీ బేకరీకి వెళ్ళి ఉంటారు. ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళినా ఆ మినార్ ఫ్లారే వాళ్ళు వాడి చేస్తూ ఉంటారు. సో దిస్ మ్యాన్, రైట్ ఫ్రమ్ హీ వాజ్ ఎ చైల్డ్హుడ్ టు నౌ, ఎట్ హిస్ డైనింగ్ టేబుల్ he was discussing all about flour, all about good food. So let's me invite Mr. Aditya Bansal. Give him a big hand.
Namaskar everybody. Thank you chef for that very very generous introduction.
And you have been feeding both the Telugu states. Mana Telugu rendu రాష్ట్రాల్లో ఒక అద్భుతమైన రొట్టెలు, మీ ఇంట్లో రొట్టెలు పూరీలు ఏవో తింటున్నారంటే that is because of Mr. Aditya Bansal and his family. Sir, please.
Namaskar everybody. I am Aditya Bansal and I represent Minar the brand. The 30-year-old journey was started by our MD, my father, Mr. Ramprakash Bansal, and he is the heart and soul of this brand. Chef very rightly pointed out that flour in every kitchen, a lot of people had this misconception. They don't know where flour comes from, where maida comes from. In fact, suji is one product where 90% people don't know it comes from wheat. So I will, in a very brief and fun manner, try to explain it to you what the journey of a grain is, from a grain to a flour is. Wheat, there are about 400 type varieties of wheat in our country. That is a lot. But we, not just us, milling wheat is described under category specification of flour. Say for sardos, he wants a very strong protein. For rotis and chapatis, he wants whole wheat flour, which is very rich in fiber and bran. For breads, there is a different category of flour. So for biscuits, for fruit biscuits, there are different categories. There are so many. And we wanted to take the trouble out of all the chefs' hands and all their kitchens, and we wanted to take the onus on ourselves. That's why we did all the R&D behind it. We tried and worked on the critical aspects of every flour. So when we're making a flour, for example, a sourdough flour, which requires high protein and high gluten, it has to have a blend of that particular variety of wheat. We source wheat from 3 different states of our country, Maharashtra, MP and UP. There is a in-house blend that we use. There is a 36-hour comprehensive cleaning process and a tempering process. So it is not as easy as it seems. It's a 5-floor industry where you have to crush it, you have to grade it, you have to sieve it, and then that process continues over 4 hours. So it's a fairly scientific method. I would invite all of you to please come to our plant in Patancheru. And as we go along this demo which Chef Vinod is going to help us with, we can have a rebuttal of questions. Yes. And whatever questions we may take from the crowd.
Yeah. Chef. Yeah.
What we have made. Will you be holding it? Yes. This is the sourdough dough which we have made. It's been made since 6 to 7 hours now. Now we are going to give it a resting for at least couple of hours, then give a coil fold. This fold is very important because after this fold, this is the second and that would be the last one. So I am starting with the first fold.
Okay, you all know how bread is made. We add yeast, sugar, and it releases the carbon dioxide to make sure that it raises. And for the raising, you need a very good gluten content. సో మనం బ్రెడ్ తీసుకున్నప్పుడు చిన్న చిన్న హోల్స్గా పర్ఫెక్ట్గా వస్తుంది. దానికి ఉండే ప్రాసెస్ ఏంటంటే ఒక బ్రెడ్ని చక్కగా నీట్ చేసి దాన్ని రెస్ట్ చేసి దాన్ని మళ్ళీ ప్రూవింగ్ చేసి తర్వాత oven లో మనం కుక్ చేస్తాం. ఈ ప్రాసెస్లో మనము that is how you get various kinds of breads. ఈచ్ బ్రెడ్కి మనము డిఫరెంట్ ఫ్లార్స్ వాడతాము. హోల్ వీట్ బ్రెడ్ మనము, అలాగే సార్డో అనేది ఈ మధ్య చాలా ఫ్యాషన్ అయిపోయింది. చాలా మంది సార్డో దే ఆల్సో కన్సిడర్ ఇట్ యాజ్ వెరీ హెల్తీ బ్రెడ్. సో కెన్ యూ షో హౌ టు?
So what I have done is finish the first fold. So in the similar way, we have to do the second fold also. And after that, we are going to come to the shaping of the bread, which is very important. Because in sourdough, normally, if you are not able to handle the dough, because the dough usually is very sticky. So you have to be little hands on it. Then only you can come across with it. So I am doing the last and final process of folding it. The coil is very important because over here your aeration develops, the gluten also stretches properly. So I am be starting the last fold, and in this 2 folds we are going to make it in the oval one and one will be in the round one. So we will start with one with the round one and the second will be going in the oval banneton bread.
Yeah, please.
So flour is honestly the most versatile ingredient that you can have in your kitchen. You can mold it in as many ways as you want. It is all up to the chef's artistry and his art. It is possibly the only ingredient that breathes, that perspires. When you leave it for proofing, you can actually see it come up, you can see it breathe in its own form. So it is the most versatile, the most beautiful raw material you can have in your kitchen.
That was the first bread which I put it in a round banneton mold. This would be in the oval shape banneton mold. So I am finishing it with a different style of folding. For the round, we have to do it in a coil fold. This would be also in a coil fold, but with a different variation, because this comes in round, this comes in oval. Now I will be doing the last banneton oval shape mold. This is the very important structure. How you can see that I have not disturbed the breads over here much. The aeration is still there. You can see the bubbles on top. Now I am going to lift this up and put it in the mold. And we have to rest it for at least 45 minutes to 1 hour to get the final product, which is over here, kept it on the table.
Do we have that slice, chef? Can we show the guests the structure from inside? So this is the final baked product. The most important aspect of a sourdough is the pores and the aeration that comes with it.
I want the kids to see first. See how these holes come and makes the bread so light. This will, after resting, it will become పెద్దగా అవుతుంది. అర్థమవుతుందా? లోపల గాలి అంతా ట్రాప్ అవుతుంది. So you see how the air is trapped. For every particular type of bread, the kneading, everything is an art. So but today, more and more chefs, they don't have so much of time. They don't even have so much of patience. They want everything to be custom made. So Mr. Aditya,
chef,
people, they don't want to, go through this hardship of learning. So how versatile and how many kinds of flours do Minar produce right now?
Minar currently produces almost 8 different types of flours for different applications. Like chef rightly pointed out, if you want to make a puri, you cannot have a very high gluten flour. It has to have a certain amount of granularity. It cannot be very smooth. It has to have some amount of bran infused in it. It has to have a little coarse structure. We have the bread flours which we use to make all these breads. We have different kind of flours for tea cakes. When you eat Mari biscuits, there's supposed to be a very low gluten flour because we don't want the flour, the batter or the mold to rise. That is why we give a very low gluten flour when it comes to Mari biscuits and stuff. And for Osmania biscuits and fruit biscuits, that category, they're called fine biscuits in the industrial language. They require a very fine flour. So there is a different granularity, different protein content, different gluten content, different sedimentation, ash value. There are so many parameters that we have to look into, chef, while giving it to any industrialist or any baker for his specific application. Then there are pizza flours which have a different nature and a physicality in itself. Sourdoughs and T55, T65 flours are supposed to be very, very strong because we couldn't show them the beating process. When they actually knead the dough, they almost beat it to the table. So it has to have that strength to withhold, and then for it to have create these kind of pores. So it has to be very fine, it has to be very strong in its strength. For that we use different categories of wheat and we blend it in a manner that we get the desired output.
అంతే చాలా మంది అందరూ అరే షెఫ్ అంటే నేను ముఖ్యంగా నేను షోలు చేస్తూ ఉంటాను. షోలో చేసి పిల్లలు నన్ను ఎక్కడ చేసినా పెద్దవాళ్ళ కంటే పిల్లలు ఎక్కువ గుర్తుపడుతూ ఉంటారు. నేను ఒకసారి ఎప్పుడన్నా బయటికి వెళ్ళి పిల్లల్ని కల్పిస్తే కొంచెం భయం వేస్తుంది. ఎందుకంటే ఒక పిల్లోడు వాడు వచ్చి ఇలా నుంచున్నాడు, అమ్మ వీడే కదా అమ్మ, వీడే వండుకుంటాడు, వీడే తింటాడు అది అని. సో ఈరోజు నేను తినడం కాదు, మీ అందరి కోసం కొన్ని కుకీస్ అవి కూడా we will pass on some cookies and breads to taste. So we will pass on తీసుకొని we'll just
please. We have a team who will bring her about all the products that are made from our flour. There are Osmania biscuits made by Nilofer Cafe, one of the best in the city. There is fruit biscuits made by Karachi Bakery, all of them made by with our flour. Then the other tray which has cakes, those are gluten-free cakes. That is our health and lifestyle variant of products. Please do try them. The gluten-free cakes are generally very, very dense. They are not very soft or chewy to eat. But this product of ours is very nice. So we pass on our tray.
While we distribute, I'll take one question from the audience. Anybody has any question? Raise your hand and you have to be at least 15 years old. Okay. Yeah, okay, go ahead.
You will be in Cook with Jatiratnalu.
Cook with Jatiratnalu, yes. Did anybody see me on Big Boss yesterday, day before yesterday? I was on Big Boss also, isn't it? So, more than any of those cooking shows, I am enjoying my shows with Cook with Jatiratnalu because working with these celebrity comedians is a lot more fun. And we are laughing, we are jumping in the kitchen rather than a serious cooking and, giving a serious judgment. Having laughter, that's what makes it fun. So any questions for anybody relating? Yeah. Perfect bread home. Will you like to answer how to get a perfect bread at home?
Use the right ingredient first of all. Use Minas flour. But yes, the only secret to having a good bread is kneading and giving it the right proofing temperature. If you don't proof it well, then before you put it into and you just say you just knead the bread and immediately put it in the oven, it will not give you the desired output. You have to proof it for the desired amount of time in a specific temperature, and then you will see the magic happen.
Yeah, he will answer the question first, then I will also answer the question. See, we have a very interesting question. Okay, lot of people have this thing in their mind. Is maida good for children? Okay, see, we as humans, we all have certain allergies. Okay, less than 0.001 people have some allergy to some proteins. And that happens to be sometimes it is there in the wheat also. But what happened is it has become the social media, it has become a fashion. How to win over corona? Tamarind, some turmeric, some lime juice, crush some ginger. Because, I am on the internet, I am on the social media. And people create their own stories and say. And we also heard people, you drink cow urine. And you will not get corona. Because when the corona came, everybody was coming to my farm. Hey, can you give us one bottle of cow piss? So my cows became very popular with the cow piss. But we will answer his question in a very serious note. See, certain people have gluten allergy. So what is that called? Gluten allergy. Celiac. Some people have that disease where they are allergic to certain wheat protein. That is 0.0001% of the population. That is very rare. But still, because somebody made it a social media big thing, now everybody, don't, maida. Yes. See, sugar lobby is very big and they wanted to pass it on to everything white, but that is not true. So if you are not having stomach upset or if you don't have any bloating when you eat wheat, you happily eat wheat or maida. So maida, how is maida made? Okay, see, not one. I have asked thousands of people, many of the people, they didn't even know how maida is made. They thought maida comes from root, अरे कुछ चना जैसा पीस रहता है उसका. So they didn't even know where maida comes from, and when this thing came out, the people caught on. So get the facts right, and then definitely if somebody has got the bloating and all that, please do not consume. We will respect the doctor's thing. Go and do the testing. If you know, just don't give up food for just because somebody has said something. If you have gluten allergy, it is very easy. It is done with a simple blood test. And if you have that bloating, then don't eat. Otherwise, when you don't skip away a good protein, gluten is a natural protein that is available in the wheat. Until you are allergic, don't worry about it. Did I answer your question, sir? Very doubtfully you are nodding your head.
I'll try to clear the rest of it.
Yes, sir?
Sir, so I'll try to answer that. Chef is quite right. It is...
Yes, of course. Yes.
Sir, if you eat only jawar and only bajra and only ragi, that is also not healthy for you. Everything is meant to be eaten in moderation. Our Indian civilization has been consuming wheat and wheat products for centuries. We don't eat roti just with roti, we eat it with sabzi. We don't eat puff just the puff part, we eat it with vegetables. Everything is good in moderation. Everything is bad if you do a little excess of it. Even too much of bajra or any millets. If you only eat bajra for 7 days a week, 3 meals a day, you see how your system reacts. So it's a social stigma for sure. It has been termed as the villain. If you give your kids only pastries, only cakes and only... No, but then what do you eat? It has to be either one, right?
No, I get your point.
No, it is not unhealthy, sir.
It
is not unhealthy. It is healthy if you eat it in moderation.
No,
it is good. It is not harmful for you. Sourdough bread is the healthiest form of bread you can consume.
Let me answer your question a little more. Please sit down and let me answer this question. See, what happens is, when I was kid growing up, you know, because we love rice. And I was told, many of you, if you are rice eaters, you are told, hey, takku dinra, సాయంత్రం పూట రొట్టె తినరా. ఎన్నిసార్లు మనం ఈ మాట వినలేదు. రైస్ ఎందుకంటే మంచిగా రైస్ వేసుకుంటే రైస్ తినేటప్పుడు మనకి 2-3 కూరలు కావాలి, తర్వాత పెరిగేసుకొని తినాలి, పచ్చడి వేసుకొని తినాలి. సో అప్పుడు తినే పద్ధతి బట్టి ఏదన్నా సమపాలనలో తింటే అన్ని బాగుంటుంది. ఏదన్నా ఎక్సెస్గా మనం తింటే మనకి హెల్త్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ వస్తాయి. ఇప్పుడు నేనే ఉన్నాను, నేను ఒక సంవత్సరం పూరిలాగా ఉంటాను, ఉబ్బి చక్కగా ఇప్పుడు పూరిలాగా ఉన్నాను. ఇంకో సంవత్సరం కొంచెం కడక్గా ఉంటాను. ఎందుకు అంటే నేను హెల్త్ మీద ఎప్పుడైతే టేక్ కేర్ తీసుకొని కొంచెం ఎక్సర్సైజ్ చేస్తానో, ఇంకోటి జెనెటిక్స్ కూడా ఉంటుంది. హెల్త్ మీరు అన్నారు కదా సార్, ఇప్పుడు మై ఫాదర్ ఈజ్ 85 అండ్ మై ఫాదర్ ఈట్స్ ఆల్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ ఫుడ్స్. వి ఆర్ ఫుడ్ లవర్స్. సో in my family we do not have any health issues. So we are lucky that the genes are, sometimes, ఇప్పుడు ఎందుకు వస్తాయి, why we get certain things is because our genetics also. మనకి and I don't want to go into the subject because this is a very big subject. See, if మన బాడీ టైప్ డిఫరెంట్, దీనంతా ఇంకొక సైన్స్. we will keep it to other day. So physical activity, everything. So if you want to be healthy, you eat all kind. When it comes to oil also, when I do in my cooking shows, some people come and ask me, hey, is this oil good? If you eat only one oil, you will get only one kind of vitamins, one kind of minerals. Every food has some vitamins. So eat variety of foods. If you are eating roti once a day or one meal a day, it is fine, because wheat as such, South Indians were introduced around 100 years, 200 years ago by use of rava. We got rava. How today our rava is very famous. Coming to rava, sir, can you tell something? In the production of wheat, oka goduma తీసుకుంటే, let's say goduma is 100%, out of which how much percent do you get atta, how much percent do you get maida, and how much percent you get rava?
So if we feed the plant with about 100 kgs of wheat, the extraction is such that first the brown part, which is the outer layer, it is called husk. It is about 25 to 30% of that is segregated, and then suji, which is a round crystal kind of a particle
వెజిటేబుల్స్ ఫ్లేవర్ బాగా వస్తుంది ఏంటి. సో అందుకని మనము ఇంతకుముందు ఎక్కువగా మనం అన్రిఫైన్డ్ ఆయిల్స్ ఎక్కువగా తినేవాళ్ళం. మేము నేను షెఫ్స్ ఉస్తాదుల దగ్గర పనిచేసినప్పుడు వాళ్ళ ఉస్తాదులు మైదా పిండి కావాలంటే మంచిగా పిండిని ఫైన్గా ఆడిచ్చి మళ్ళీ దాన్ని సిల్క్ క్లాత్లలో పెట్టి ఫైన్గా జల్లించి ఆ వచ్చే పిండితోటి వాళ్ళు అప్పుడు మైదా అవసరం ఉన్నప్పుడు చేసుకున్నాను. ఈరోజు అవసరం లేదు. సి బికాజ్ ఐ వెంట్ టు ద ఫ్యాక్టరీ, ఐ వాజ్ సో ఇంప్రెస్డ్. యూ షుడ్ సీ దట్ సీవ్స్ సిల్క్ క్లాత్ లాగా ఉంటుంది, ఆ క్లాత్ లో నుంచి ఫైన్ డస్ట్ పడుతూ ఉంటుంది. సో మైదా ఇస్ ఇట్ ఈస్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద మనం ఒక గ్రెయిన్ ని డివైడ్ చేయాలి అంటే మనం జిఎస్ఎం అంటే తెలుసు కదా మీకు, థిక్నెస్ ఆఫ్ థింగ్. So what is the GSM of maida?
Sir, the GSM of maida is calculated. We have internal, we call it about 13 triplex, 14 triplex, which is almost 1500 microns, 150 microns. It passes through various sieves. It is the finest particle of the wheat that you can extract.
So మీరు ఇందాక you guys have seen the videos, and I went to the plant. I was super impressed because the plant is so clean that I could sit on the floor and eat on the floor. It is so hygienically maintained. When the grain comes, there will be stones, there will be husk, everything. It has to go through how many cycles? Because ఎందుకు చెప్తున్నాను అంటే I was super impressed because నేను చేశాను. గోధుమలు తీసుకొచ్చి మా అమ్మ చిన్నగా ఉన్నప్పుడు నేను చాలా గొడవ చేసేవాడిని. నాకు అన్ని రకాల అంటే ఈ పనులు చెప్తే వీడు పనులు చేస్తాడు, వీడు వేసే కోతి వేషాల కంటే ఇవన్నీ చూడొచ్చు అని చెప్పేసి ఐ వాజ్ పుట్ ఇన్ ద కిచెన్. సో ఆ గోధుమల్ని తీసుకొచ్చి దాన్ని అన్ని ఏరి బియ్యంలో రాళ్ళు ఎవరన్నా ఏరారా? ఐ డోంట్ థింక్ యంగ్ గైస్ మస్ట్ హ్యావ్ నాట్ డన్. బట్ వీ హ్యావ్ మనం బియ్యం ఒక 100 kg బియ్యం కొంటే తీసుకొచ్చి స్లోగా బియ్యం రాళ్ళు ఏరేవాళ్ళం. సో అక్కడ టెక్నాలజీ, ఎట్లాంటి టెక్నాలజీ మిషన్స్ టుడే. నేను ఎందుకు వై ఐ ఫీల్ వెరీ ప్రౌడ్ ఇస్ వెన్ ఐ వాజ్ వర్కింగ్ in India, then I went to US, I worked in lot of countries. So the product was excellent. All the everything was, the systems I saw. But when I came back and walked into the Minar factory, they had what all machinery, which all country you brought?
We have machines from Germany, China, India and Switzerland.
Yeah. So what technology? They blow away little stones. Magnets untai. Our filter system lo they get washed, and the heat, with the heat they get dried, and at the end, before it gets into the final process of grinding, then you should see every grain looks so uniform. Mutyala laga prati grain untundi. See, that is what gave me the confidence. And man, this is the brand I should associate. I have used the product because this is a 30-year-old company, and I have used the product. But when I went and saw, that is where I got that trust. So, sir, how many hours it takes from the grain once it comes to the silos and it becomes the flour?
About 40 hours. Each grain goes through a total 36-hour cleaning and tempering process, and then a 4-hour crushing process. So it's a 40-hour journey for any grain to travel from the sack of that flour of grains to the bag of flour. It's very comprehensive.
So, yeah.
In fact, now I think the dough has also risen a little. If you want, we can invite some people to come and if they want to touch the dough, slice it or dice it a little bit. This will be a good exercise for them. See how airy and light the dough looks.
Come on, kids.
Anybody wants to come here?
You can see small balloons forming here. Come on.
Come on stage.
Huh? No, don't do that. Yeah. You see these balloons forming? You see the bubbles? You see here the balloon forming? Huh? See this? I will pass it on. I will pass the thing. Huh. Yeah, please. Come here. Yeah.
If you want, you can touch this. See how fluffy and soft it is.
So just pass it on. Just touch and feel. See, because when we were chefs, when we were working in a 5-star hotels, needing the day.
It's okay. That's okay. So that's how it's supposed to have fun with the flour. It's the most versatile, the most lovely ingredient you can have in your kitchen. The only ingredient perhaps that doesn't hurt you if you put it in your eye also.
We are not going to bake that. Don't worry. Let the kids have fun. See, here is what my parents have made me do in the kitchen. See, if you have kids, take them to the kitchen. You know, when you are cooking, let them, you know, oka chapati pindi kalpadamu, oka puri pindi kalpadamu. Enta puri chesetappudu, okay, I know it is a little bit dangerous, but yeah. So I started cooking when I was very young. I was 7 years old. Yes, sir. Gluten content is a very good question. See, what happens is, indaka cheppan kada, gluten anedi meeku, are you a chef? No. Okay, gluten అనేది ఏంటంటే మనకి ఒక పర్ఫెక్ట్ బ్రెడ్ రావాలి అంటే ఒక గ్లూటెన్ కంటెంట్ ఉండాలి. ఆ గ్లూటెన్ కంటెంట్ లేదనుకోండి మనకి ఆ స్ట్రెచబిలిటీ రాదు. ఇప్పుడు ఈ సార్డో చేసాము, ఈ సార్డోలో మనకి 11+ ఉండాలి గ్లూటెన్, 11 to 12.5 గ్లూటెన్ ఉన్నప్పుడు యువర్ డో విల్ బికమ్ స్ట్రెచబుల్. మనం ముఖ్యంగా పఫ్స్, వీ హ్యావ్ సమ్ పఫ్స్ that will go into the oven now. We have chefs from Rational, Mr. Venkat. Oh yeah. Let me introduce you Mr. Venkat, a great chef, and they are going to talk about about the Rational, but they are going to bake some nice puffs for you guys. It's ready now. No, we'll do after 2 minutes, sir. Yeah, after a few minutes. Yeah. Sir. Sir. Yeah, you have any question that you want? Huh? Yeah. So, fine, 1 minute, please be here. So, today you can very confidently take home what my grandmother, my mother had to struggle to make a flour. They had to spend lot of hours. I had to sit on the rooftop, shoo away the birds so that they don't come and eat the grain. And ఫైనల్లీ ఐ హ్యాడ్ టు గో టు ద గోధుమ పిండి చేయించాలంటే వేరు ఉంటుంది, గోధుమ రవ్వ చేయించాలంటే దాన్ని ఇంకా కొంచెం ప్రాసెస్ చేయాలి. సో నన్ను పంపిస్తే గోధుమ పిండి అని చెప్తే వాడికి నేను ఆడుకుంటూ గుర్తుంది, అది బాగా తిట్టింది, ఏంట్రా నేను ఎక్స్ట్రా ఇన్ని గంటలు పెట్టి ఇంత క్లీన్ చేశాను. ఈ రోజు మనము ఆ క్లీనింగ్ ప్రాసెస్ లేదు, ఏం లేదు, మనం ఎంతో కంఫర్ట్గా మన ఇంట్లో మనం కాన్ఫిడెంట్గా వచ్చే ప్రోడక్ట్స్ తీసుకొస్తాం. కానీ ప్రోడక్ట్ తీసుకునేటప్పుడు గుర్తుంచుకోండి, మనకి ప్రోడక్ట్స్ ఎక్కడున్నా కానీ ఒక ట్రస్టబుల్ ప్రోడక్ట్ ఉండాలి. ఎందుకంటే హెల్త్ కాన్షియస్ ఉన్నప్పుడు మోర్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఇస్ హౌ మచ్ యూ ట్రస్ట్ ద బ్రాండ్, వాట్ ఈస్ ద ప్రీమియం క్వాలిటీ, అంటే ఎంత ప్రీమియం క్వాలిటీ. టుడే హైదరాబాద్, go to Telangana, Andhra, anywhere, all the premium brands, all the premium and popular. Now you see how Nilofer is, they serve you one of the best breads. ID, they export their products around the world. And Karachi Bakery, the biscuits, they are so confident because most of their products get exported outside the country, and they need a product that has to maintain all the hygienic standards. So if you are health conscious and if you are worried about good food, make sure Minar is the brand for all your flour needs. So thank you Mr. Aditya, and love you for giving us good explanation about how flour is made. Thank you sir, please. And you have your here is Venkat and Venkat Square. I call them Venkat Square, both are Venkat and both are from
Hyderabad only. So I'm the application chef for Rational India for South India.
And myself Venkat, I am the regional sales manager for Rational India, and we are about to do some live cooking.
Thermometer settings also. The ovens used to be heated with wood. I have worked in that kind of ovens.
Absolutely, yeah.
And I also worked in the ovens which worked with gas, but they did not have a thermostat setting. అప్పుడు మేము ఒక కేక్, అంటే మనము కేక్స్ కానీ ఏదైనా బేక్ చేయాలి అంటే అందులో ఫస్ట్ పెట్టే ముందు హౌ యూస్ టు టెస్ట్, ఇందాక చెప్పాను కదా, ఒక పిండిని టెస్ట్ చేయాలి అంటే ఇలా పట్టుకొని ఆ పిండి స్ట్రెంత్ చెక్ చేసేవాళ్ళం. అలాగే ఒక పిండి, మనం ఒక పర్ఫెక్ట్ బ్రెడ్ రావాలంటే ఆ పిండి నీడ్ చేసిన తర్వాత దాని టెక్స్చర్, ఇట్ యూస్ టు బి టచ్ అండ్ ఫీల్. ఇప్పుడు మనకు అవసరం లేదు, ఎందుకంటే టెక్నాలజీ వచ్చేసింది. మీకు పిజ్జా డో కావాలంటే పిజ్జా ఫ్లార్లు వచ్చేసాయి, మీకు పర్ఫెక్ట్ రొట్టెలు కావాలంటే అందులో కూడా రొట్టెలు, కొంతమందికి చక్కీ ఆటా కావాలి, కొంతమందికి రెగ్యులర్ ఆటా కావాలి. చక్కీ ఆటా ఏంటంటే మనకి ట్రెడిషనల్ గ్రాండ్ మా స్టైల్లో చేసేది. సో మినార్ ఆల్సో హ్యాస్ ద చక్కీ ఆటా. అప్పుడు అవన్ మేము చేసేటప్పుడు వెళ్ళి చెయ్యి పెట్టి ఒకసారి చూసేవాళ్ళం వేడి ఎంత ఉందని. ఒకవేళ వేడి ఎక్కువ ఉంటే డోర్ని ఓపెన్ చేసి ఒక 2 నిమిషాలు దాన్ని చేసేవాళ్ళం. కానీ టుడే especially in the hotel industry, the chefs are pampered, sir. Pampered with technology. They are so much pampered with technology, and today we are going to talk about this pampering when it comes to the oven.
and I was there putting wood and firing the oven, and today all you have to do is probably
only one single touch.
One single touch. And I'm sure Rational will come soon one day. He'll say, hey, you know what, I'm going to bake, I'm going to steam idli, or I'm going to puff puris, or sorry, puffs.
Idlis, biryanis, kebabs, tikkas, many more.
And the other day, I have tasted something amazing, and which they are going to serve. It is broccoli cooked with a very fantastic sauce. And they are going to show you that also.
Yes.
So thank you. With Rational like products, the life of our chefs has become so easy.
Yes, chef.
And
so why don't you touch one single touch? How are we going to do the puffs?
Yeah.
So you can see here.
See, I'm getting trained. I am, అప్పుడప్పుడు నేను వెళ్తా ఉంటే నాకు భయం ఎప్పుడు వేస్తుంది అంటే, కొంతమంది యంగ్స్టర్స్ వస్తారు, మా తాత మీ పెద్ద ఫ్యాను, మా తాత మీకు ఫ్రెండ్ అంట కదా అని. నేను కూడా అద్దంలో చూసుకున్నాను, అమ్మ నేను అంత అయిపోయినా, ఓల్డ్ అయిపోయినా అని. సో రియల్ గా చెప్పాలంటే ఐ వెంట్ త్రూ దట్ డ్రైవ్. సార్, I am the old chef.
Not like that, chef. You are a senior chef.
No, that's okay. You are
from you lot.
Yeah.
So you can see on the screen. So I would like to bake any bakery products. What icon you going to touch?
We are making puff.
Yeah, we are going to do puff.
Yes.
See on the screen, you have some icons like a poultry, red meat, seafood, custards and vegetables and bakery. So one single touch on a bread option, you can see there are lots of inbuilt programs like a baguette, bread, cheesecakes, New York cheesecake, cookies and biscuits, cream puffs, croissants.
We all are used to know. We open a phone with boom, boom, boom. Here also they put a scrolling screen up the thing.
Yeah, how easy it is to operate, same like our Android or mobile. So even the small kids, 1 year, 1.5-year-old kids, they scroll very easily. So like that only you can scroll on the top of the screen. You can see there is a puff pastry. One single touch of puff pastry, that's it. The remaining everything and by the Rational Icon B Pro. In a traditional way, we have to monitor and assistance. Then we have to check that how the puffs are baking properly or raising properly, or we have to tilt the trays. But here, not required. Simply, once now see, the unit is getting preheating very fast. Take over, how much time it takes, chef, for a preheat?
Around 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Yes.
You can see in front of you only I chosen the for puff pastry. See how fast is getting preheat. Within 2 minutes, it's reached 280 to 300 degrees of temperature. You see, by the time only unit is indicating us, please load the product. So simply, sir, you can try.
Yes.
Please.
Let me have the honor of.
There you go. Thank you. So it doesn't matter it's a one tray or full of oven. You can see now we have the 4 trays of puffs. We just touch on the screen, it's a puff pastry, and we give the time for 20 minutes of time. That's it. It's preheated very fastly and it's indicate us load the product. We loaded the product the moment. You can see. Chef, please.
How many minutes is going to? No, did you start it now?
Yeah, I started.
Yeah. Okay, 20 minutes.
Normally, if you want to do in a deck oven, as the chef said, it takes about 20 minutes to get preheated. Have you seen the oven? It's just about 2 minutes of time, the oven gets ready. And the other factor is this 20 minutes, I'll be not watching what the product is doing, the cooking over there. There, as a person, I have to stand in front of the deck oven, see whether the puffs are getting done.
No, I'll tell the story. See, when we were working in the hotel, especially when we put in those ovens, backside the heat will go a little high and the front side it will not be that hot. And we have to, every 2 minutes we have to come and see. And then we have to pull it out and we have to turn it to the other side. And many times my hands were burnt. Today you don't have to worry. Once you put in, the heat is so evenly distributed and excellent puffs are going to come out. And when you eat, make sure you thank not only Rational for excellent thing, but you also thank Minar for the great flour. So I will take a leave from here and I'll hand it over the mic to Mr. Venkat. And once again, for the V Square team, give them a big hand.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chef.
Thank you. Let me hand over the mic to you.
Yeah, okay. That's fine. Thank you, Chef. So thank you, Chef Sanjay. As you see here, we just loaded the puffs. We are given the 20 minutes of time. So Rational is a chef's based company. It's a 53 years old company, and we are the inventor of the combi streamer technology. Till the date, we are in the market leader in the combi streamer technology. There are so many combi ovens, but no one can beat us. We invented the combi steamer. So you can see here not only the puffs, here you can do many more. 85% of cooking we can do in this unit without deep frying. So which is like a puri, bonda, bhaji, pakoda, those things we can't do here. We can do many more we can do biryanis, kebabs, tikkas, pizzas, breads, croissants, puffs, dum fries. We can do lot. And see, here we loaded the puffs. I can show you on the screen what is happening exactly. In a traditional way, when we are doing a deck oven, we have to maintain a certain temperature, and as we mentioned, it takes long time to get preheat to reach that particular temperature. But here in front of you only is taken only 2 minutes of time to reach the temperature. And here you can see how many steps the puffs are going to bake in 6 steps. So step 1 is preheated for 195 degrees temperature with 0% moist. Then unit is going to be indicate us whenever we need to load the product or we have to take out the product. So we don't need to moderate. It's a buzz for us to, hey, I am preheated. So please load the product. Simply you can load the product. So for the moment you load the product, you can see it is given the steam injection for 174 degrees. So to achieve the certain results for each and every product, we require a certain temperature and certain moist levels in the products. So here it's given the steam injection to get the proper raising of that product and to give that even coloration on the product. So once the steam injection is happened, then we start to bake for 176 degrees temperature with 60% of humidity and 40% of dry heat, which means it pretends the product moist levels in the product. So 60% is the humidity inside, you will get that softness, and 40% dry heat. You can see on the step 4, so 186% of temperature is in the cooking cabinet. The baking temperature is 186 degrees temperature. That to 20% only humidity in the product and 80% is a dry heat. Then only you will get that nice and flaky on the top, and you will get that nice and succulent in the puff. So like that, once it's reached for the step number 6, it's give a buzz for us. Hey chef, puffs are ready. Simply we can take out and we can serve the hot puffs. So in the deck oven, traditionally we have to monitor how the puffs are baking and we have to turn the trays. But here we don't require it. You can load from top to bottom or front to back. You will get the same coloration, same cooking will be happening in a Rational iCombi Pro. Not only that, you can see here how many things we can do. We can do poultry. So if you want single touch on a poultry, you can see braised, breaded. These are the cooking modes and these are the cooking methods. You can see there are 6 cooking modes we have, and there's 5 cooking methods we have in a Rational. How simple it is. And very simple. If you want to do any poultry things, you can see how many there is inbuilt settings is there appearing. Braised, breaded. We can do grilling, low temperature roasting, pan fry, duck roasting, turkey roasting, chicken roasting, soft cooking, steam, and we can do tandoori also. After this, we are going to do some malai broccoli, chicken tikka, paneer tikka, and pizza also. So how easy to prepare all this stuff. We don't require many more equipment appliances in our kitchen. Only one single unit, which is more or less 1 square meter of place, we require to produce all the products in a Rational iCombi Pro. And one more thing I would like to mention here, when we are running the business, we require consistency. So if there is no consistency, we lose our business. But with the help of Rational iCombi Pro, you will get 100% consistency every day from the beginning till end. Doesn't matter when you start that unit from the first product or maybe after several thousand times also you do the same product, you will get the same consistency. And one more feature we have here, we can save 1200 programs in that unit. So we don't require any expert chef to operate this unit. Simple, even the layman can operate this unit very simply, one single touch on the screen. So here you can see there are so many inbuilt programs were saved, which is belongs to the restaurant. So whenever you want to do some chicken tikka, simply you can, one single touch on the chicken tikka, all the parameters will appear. Once then unit get preheat, it gives indication to load the product. Simply we can load the product, just leave for 7 minutes. So our chicken tikka will be done in 7 minutes of time.
So chef, how many programs we can put into this unit?
So here we can say 1200 programs in this unit.
That's so nice. And how about that Wi-Fi connectivity?
Yes, we have Wi-Fi connectivity. So if you have enabled this unit with a Wi-Fi, doesn't matter where are you in the world, you can operate by your mobile only that unit. So you can see what's happening in your kitchen. You can see what is the status of that cleanliness, asset management, which is called. So you can see how they are cleaning, maintaining that unit properly or not. So in the mobile only, you can see we have beautiful app which is called Connected Cooking app. With that app, so you can see there is so many recipes also around the world. It's like a guidelines to how to operate this unit, and you can adapt that recipes also. And as if you can see as here Wi-Fi connection. So if you enable with Wi-Fi, simply you can transfer that programs also. If you are in the Connected Cooking, maybe you liked one dish method and cooking process, how we are going to do.
Okay. That's great to hear.
Thank you.
So if you can see the display here, we have another 10 minutes, the puffs are getting cooked. Just to reiterate, this is a rational combi oven. Combi oven is something like, which has the combi technology, which has the steaming, which has the grilling, and which has, we can do the bakery items. If you have questions, yes, we can do multiple products at a time. Like I can make an idli, I can make boiled eggs, I can even make momos at the same time. And we have a sequence, we'll do this chicken tikka, pizza and potato fries at the same time. If you have to have potato fries, we should have a deep fat fryer. We should have to make a pizza, we should have a deck oven, okay, pizza oven, and then I have to do tandoor. I definitely require a tandoor for making chicken tikka. So all this will be done at this simultaneously with the speed. Speed is really, really important at our kitchens. So we'll ensure that whatever the time is being saved, which we can see. And the product, as the chef was telling, the consistency of the product is very, very important. Today, if I have done the puffs or the tikkas, it's the same thing which happens in the next time. And as he said, it is easy to operate, and anybody in the kitchen with the recipes of your own, we can operate this combi oven.
So thank you. After the puffs, we are going to do some a la carte scenario, which means we can do many products in a same cooking cabinet, which means like a chicken tikka, paneer tikka, pizza, French fries, or Malay broccoli. So during the a la carte scenario, to prepare all this stuff, I need to make a chicken tikka. I need one tandoori clay pot for veg and non-veg, and I need to make a French fries. For that, I require one deep flat fryer, and I want to make some pizza. I require again one deck oven. So we don't require so many appliances in our kitchen. Simply, you can choose Rational High Combi Pro. There is a 6-racks unit. We can cook, we can do grill on a different 6 products in a 6 different racks. So I will show you how we are going to do that one next. We are going to do some chicken tikka and paneer tikka, pizza, Malay broccoli. Then we are going to do some French fries also. Yes, you heard French fries. We can do in this French fries, potato nuggets, and we can do potato wedges, many more making products in the Rational High Combi Pro. We don't require any deep fat fryer to make that products. Yeah.
So, chef, there is one question. Like we are making puffs, can you make something product along with the puffs?
No, see, for the baking, we have different methods of baking. So it means while baking the puffs, we require initially steam. Maybe some, like a cookies, we can't bake the cookies during the puff. So due to the steam generation, maybe your cookies may get damaged. So yes, we can do some different products like breads, soft rolls, bread rolls, cookies, those things we can do together. With the puffs, no, we can't do anything.
Okay, what is the temperature range of this? Like I can
This is a temperature range from 30 degrees to 300 degrees temperature for grilling or baking. For steaming, we have 30 to 130 degrees temperature, depends on the product. You can maintain your temperature levels. So I would like to show you on the screen how it looks like. So these are 3 belongs to steam, combination and dry heat. So we can maintain the steam levels. Steaming, you want to do some idli, broccoli, whatever steaming, rice. So you can go in the steaming option, give that 98 degrees temperature or 100 degrees temperature for 30 minutes, depends on the product. So you can give the time for that. So we don't need to monitor how the rice or vegetables or eggs are going to be boiled. Simply once the cooking cycle is completed, it gives a buzz. Simply you can take out that product and you can send for service for the buffets and what. Same like we have combination, which means I earlier also explained the combi steamer. This is a combi oven, which is a combi steamer technology invented by Rational only. So in the cooking cabinet, you can see 60% moist and 40% dry heat, and 160 degrees is the constant temperature. The time is depends on our product. Maybe 6 minutes or 8 minutes or 10 minutes. You can give the time and the rest will be taken off. Rational High Combi Pro. Or might be if you want to reduce that moist levels in the product also, there is a feasibility. We can maintain that moist levels high or low. This in your hand only, no issue, anytime. Not only that, we can customize our program until 30 steps according to your product. Very simply. So here you can see there is a 6 steps. Like that, we can create 30 steps. And that too, we have different models. This is High Combi Pro. It works with electrical, and we have another version also works on a gas base. These are 2 different versions we have.
If I want to cook a rice, how much of rice can I cook on this combi?
So in this capacity of unit, we have 6 racks. In 6 racks, we can cook 9 kgs of raw rice. Or you can go for 6 kgs of rice and 9 kgs of biryani for chicken for the biryani.
If I want to make biryani and rice at a time, can I make it?
Yes, you can do. So here we have 6 racks. 3 racks you want to do some steam rice, Remaining 3 racks you want to do biryani, yes, is possible. We can use 3 racks for rice and the remaining 3 racks you can do veg biryani, chicken biryani, doesn't matter. Is it possible to do different kinds of biryani in a single pot? No. But yes, here, not possible, no. So yes, here we have the 6 racks, 6 different biryanis we can do. Like a chicken, red meat, fish, prawns or paneer or vegetable. No issue. There is no flavor transfer at all. We can do here.
How does the timing can be different, right, for making it
so depends
veg to a non-veg?
See, chicken and veg, like a chicken and veg is approximately take 50-55 minutes of time, but meat is take another 30 minutes of time. So in 1.5 hours, you can prepare 9 kgs of, 6 racks, 6 pans of biryani easily.
So how many hours I can run this unit?
24/7. You can run 24 hours, and that too is a self-cleaner. Its indicators what is the soil is in the cooking cabinet and the boiler. You can see here there is a cleaning status and care status. The cleaning status belongs to cooking cabinet. So there is intelligent sensors. The sensors calculate the current soil is in the cooking cabinet and it indicates which cleaning we have to do. So here we can see light, medium, strong, fast, rinse without tablets. So now it's not suggesting any cleaning required. If whenever it's required cleaning, you can see same here on the border is showing green highlighter. So it shows on the which mode it's required, like a light cleaning or medium cleaning or strong cleaning. It's highlight on that particular cleaning mode. So light cleaning, so it indicates us it's highlighted that particular box, and that too it's indicates us how much chemical we require. Like for this to maintain, we require 2 different tablets. One is a care tablet and one is a cleaning tablets. So cleaning tablets decrease the cooking cabinet and care tablets descale that boiler scaling. So simply we don't need to require any manpower to additionally in our kitchen to clean that unit. Simply you can load tablets. The green tablets you can put in the middle of the basket in the cooking cabinet, and blue one you can keep on the desk here. Simply you can close the door. You can leave the kitchen. So when the staff comes in the morning, the unit ideally cleans and is stayed by ideally. Whenever they came, just they need to switch on and they can run the unit for the operations.
Thank you, Chef. And how much is the warranty of this unit?
This unit, date of the installation, from the date of the installation, you will get 2 years warranty.
And is there any support from the chef? Though I am not a chef, so if I want to get trained on this unit?
Yes, once you got that unit and installation done, we received the installation report, and chef, the rational certified chef, come to your place and they do the training for your staff. And they do the program saving also. See, like this, according to your menu. So they save the programs, what are the programs you guys want. Then, very simple. The next day onwards, you just need to single touch on the name. You can go for the business. And one more thing, here we have some favorite option also. Like this, we can save the favorites. So every day I am going to do same product. So it's going to be our favorite product. So simply we can bring them into product like a favorite option. Simply one single touch. We don't require any expert chef. No. Maybe today I am off. So my subordinate, he doesn't know how to operate that unit. Very simple. He doesn't do anything. Simply he can switch on the unit. There is a star icon is on the screen. Simply you can touch on a star icon. They appear on step by step. So how many products? Like that you can say 1200 products. Simply veg puff you want to do, just one single touch on the veg puff, that's it. The remaining parameters, time, coloration, everything appear in the screen. Then it get preheat. Once units get preheat, it give a buzz. Hey, I am full enough hot, so I am preheated, load the product. Simply you can open the door and load the product. See, we loaded puffs, until now we didn't even touch that puffs. So it's showing another 21 seconds. That's it. Normally, how much time it takes to bake the puff in a traditional deco oven?
Definitely, chef. It will take 38 minutes. I have tried this.
38
I cannot
minutes.
believe that.
38 minutes. See, where is the 38 minutes and 20? So if we give 20 minutes of time. So 50% of time we reduce. So we can do more products. We can produce our production a high range process. See, now the puffs are done. It is indicating browning target reached. Show end products. Unload the product now. So simply you can open the door and So look at the puffs. Even we didn't turn that one and we didn't flip the trays. Simply the rational done is baking pot. Then I would like to make Malay broccoli symbol. On the screen only we can see there is a Malay broccoli. One single touch on a Malay broccoli units indicators when it's got preheated, it's indicators to load the product. See, now it's getting preheat. By the preheat we can saw puffs. Puffs are getting. Yeah. Puffs cut చేసేద్దాము. Ketchup pieces. Yeah. Cut చేద్దామా? Yeah, please. Okay, come. See, already we say the program here for Malay broccoli. How we going to choose that Malay broccoli? Touch on the star. Yeah. Where is the Malay broccoli? One single touch. That's it. See, I am giving all the time and parameters. Now it's getting preheat. Once it's got preheat, we just need to load that Malay broccoli. That's it for 3.5 minutes of time. So go and sit, have the puff. We need some volunteer. Yeah, I will get back to you. So I will send someone. వాలంటీర్ నన్ను పిలవచ్చు కదా. ఒకటి చేద్దాంలే చాలు. So ma'am, you can come now, you can load that Malay broccoli. So now it is indicating us load the product. Simply just open the door. You can keep your phone over there and hold the frame only. You can load. That's it. And I just keeping the dip tray on the bottom, and you can close the door. Press it. That's it. See, now we are doing the Malay broccoli in 3.5 minutes of time only. It's taken. You can see now it's grilling the product 260 degree temperature with a 30% of humidity and 70% dry heat. That's it. Normally in a tandoor we have to tilt that skewers upside down, then we have to give that butter blushing and all for the coloration. But here we don't require anything. Simply you load the product and leave that product. The rest everything done by Rational iCombi Pro only.
It is 266 degrees temperature. Can you stand in front of 260 and you just simply just loaded it. So that's the beauty of this iCombi Pro unit, and it can do multiple products. Yes, after the broccoli we are going to do some multiple products. And by the way, how is the taste of the puffs?
So yes, chef mentioned this also done by Minar flour only. Thank you.
Thank you so much. See, that's the beauty. Like if I do it today, if I do it tomorrow or day after, the same product, the same consistent, because of the feature which is there in this, I can save about 1200 odd programs with 30 cooking steps. Some may require 5 steps, some may require 6 steps. And what happens is, if I tend to forget, I did not open the door, the cooking is stopped. Normally in your deck oven, cooking will not stop. The heat will be there. So that's where the product will not go wasted. And if you have some limited products to do, yes, this will be really helpful for to doing the limited products as well.
Okay. See, even we didn't tilt that skewers, we just load that product and how the char color is coming in the broccoli. How simple it is. And that too, in your kitchen, a restaurant kitchen, hotel kitchen. So do we have, we require like a one veg clay pot and non-veg another clay pot. We can't cook in the same clay pot like a veg and non-veg. And that too, how much time it take to get the temperature? Like when we put that coal, it might be take around 2 hours to 2.5 hours or maybe 3 hours also to raise the temperature. But you can see here, it take only 2.5 minutes to 3 minutes of time. That's it. And our kitchen is going to be like a too messy, hash everywhere hash, and that too much smoke in the kitchen. Simple. You can't see any smoke from the unit. How beautiful it is, how hygienic, how tidy is going to be our kitchen.
And chef, one question: who all been using this brand? You said 53 years old brand.
Yeah.
And in Hyderabad,
So I can say proudly in Hyderabad, our brand ambassador, Pizza House, Paradise, Biryani Blues, Absolute Barbecue, Biryani by Kilo, and Barbecue Nation also they are using our. And one more thing I would like to mention here proudly, Shadab. Whenever you visit that old city, Chadma said, please go and have a kebabs in the Shadab. They eliminate 3 tandooris and they are running with 1 unit only. So they make per day at least 115 kg, 50 kgs of chicken tikkas and kebabs in a Rational iCombi Pro only.
So that must be a really saving on the charcoal as well.
Yes, obviously. See, if I am running a restaurant, I have to change 2 times the charcoal. At least 5 to 8 kgs of charcoal in the morning batch and in the evening batch. 1 kg may be 30 rupees. So 2 times means like a 10 kgs of charcoal. Approximately I am spending 300 rupees per day. If you are using this unit, this is a basic version, this is a 6-day unit. If you runs for at least 10 hours, not even 500 rupees of cost. So only for charcoal you are burning 300 rupees per day, which means the remaining gas, water, energy, how much of sources we are going to burn. So you see, here as I am explaining you, my broccoli is done, how beautifully charged that broccoli.
Wow,
here I haven't touched that one, I haven't turned that, I haven't tilted that skewer. Simply I just load the product and
So you'll be serving this as well, chef?
Thank you. Suresh garu, ఒక్క నిమిషం. So this one also we go give for tasting. See, as I mentioned, if you have the rational iCombi Pro, we can minimize our staff, manpower, and main thing is the dependency we can reduce. We don't have to burden about that. See, today the chef came, tomorrow maybe he didn't came. How we going to run that business? Very simple. One solution, we have the rational iCombi Pro. You can, no issue if there is a chef or expert chef, we don't require any man, any layman, even the trainee, they can operate that unit. How easily it is. Yeah, 1 second. Give me. Shopping cart. Say Baking Pro, breakfast, convenience foods, food affair, 25. I save the program like this in a food affair 25. So simply, my tickets are came on the screen. Like that, we can save 60 tickets. Imagine 60 tickets means if I am running one restaurant, I have 200 dishes in my restaurant. So it's going to be maybe 10 or 20 is the most popular dishes. They are going to be my business making high. So like that only we can create which are the highly moving products, which are the high sale products. Simply, I don't require many appliances like a chicken tikka. So here we are going to the chicken tikka, pizza and some French fries. Like that you can give some grilled chicken or grilled fish. We don't require many appliances to prepare that product. So like that I would like to make some chicken tikka now. Simply I choose the chicken tikka. I placed here. See now what's happening? Unit is getting preheat. So we made that Malay broccoli in a little low temperature now. It's required quite high temperature for that. So automatically once I select the chicken tikka here, the unit is preheating itself only and it's give buzzers to load the product. So which is called IPM, Intelligent Production Manager. It maintains the kitchen workflow. Whenever we need to load the product and whenever we need to take out the product indicates by our rational iCombi Pro only. And that too, which is called this, we can use like a mise en place, like a flexible planning. When we come in the morning, we have to prepare so many stuff. We need to boil, blanch, steam and all. So for that also we require many ranges with our pots and water to boiling. Then we have to blanch, steaming or boiling. But here, same like that, you can do 6 different products, 5-6 ranges, one equipment, one unit, more or less 1 square meter. That's it. But you have ready your mise en place, everything.
As the unit is ready, so who wants a pizza? Can somebody raise their hands? Nobody wants a pizza? Everybody? Yeah, we'll make it for you. And even who loves tikkas? It can be paneer or chicken. Then get ready for the taste. What is the time they say to you?
30 minutes.
Cost how much?
That
and 15 minutes. Do you think it is really raw to the cook? Right? It is half done. Okay. Here, if you can see the tikkas which we have prepped, it is raw. And to the raw to the cook, it takes only just for me 6 minutes. 6. And which will be live. There's a normal done at sink. One paradise, stuffed in foods and national combi. And if you go have a chai over there, this is very hygiene because we do clean the unit. It has a self-cleaning and it gets ready for your next show. Chef, what you have loaded?
I just loaded that pizza.
Okay, pizza is getting ready. What is the time I said? 3 minutes. Yes, get ready for that.
And I'm going to load now as well with the chicken tikka and pizza. You can see the malai tikka also.
Wow, chef is making most of the products at this time.
So same like that, alagar scenario, whenever we know the order might come. So maybe sometimes it's come malai tikka, chicken tikka, pizza, or sometimes it's come malai tikka, chicken tikka, pizza, or fries. So like this scenario, so